Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of the Kayfabe Podcast. We are the greatest trios on the internet. I am the councilman. We got the people's nightmare, and of course, wrestling with honey starting shit before we even start the episode.
Anyway, just let her go get a drink, man.
Right. I was
be like, Jeeves, and here comes the drink.
And it's gonna happen. She ain't like no, and then a drink magically appear. Like
Jeeves might be off, man. It's late. It's 8:00. He might be done for the night.
Jeeves is playing video games.
Jeeves ain't off the clock till 10. That's when he can go outside and smoke, get his break on.
Right.
But man, we have a lot of wrestling to talk about. We got a lot to catch up on. We missed a week. Because see what we said. Look. Then it wasn't even.
Did it come out? Did it?
Yeah, a whole can just came in the screen. Like nobody was gonna see that.
I did that on purpose, and he did that on purpose. I'm over here reaching to the side, and he goes right in front of the screen.
That was so subtle. Like a bootleg movie just happening. Like what the hell?
It's like seeing the boom mic. In a sitcom, you know, like
sorry. Just
like Black Dynamite, the boom mic was just there.
Yeah, just
he always finds a way. He always finds a way to get a pop out of you guys. He always finds a way.
Oh man, but we got a lot to talk about, man. Saturday night's main event took place
with no main event.
That was atrocious. I'm sorry, man. That was, as a basketball fan, I was.
Well, hey, let's
and a wrestling fan.
Oh, Deonne.
We have a lot to talk about with this one. We have a lot to talk about. This is gonna be a packed episode. So if you are a wrestling fan, be prepared because we got a lot that we're gonna be covering. But let's start off with kickoff show match. Right? Was this the first match?
I didn't see it.
Very interesting. There was a whole match with Trick Williams. I believe the United States title was on the line.
I guess a good warm-up match for the crowd.
Oh, so no one saw this.
They failed. This was they had scheduled this. And at 8:00, I was on there and I didn't see this match.
I got there at the beginning.
I don't know what happened.
Very interesting. Very interesting. And it's not on there when you go back and watch it on Peacock.
That's
what I was gonna say. I was like, because I didn't watch it live.
So shout out to Trick Williams. He apparently won that match. Again, no information, no nothing. So that's an interesting way to start off Saturday night's main event. Mm-hmm. Then we move into the tag team titles, which is very interesting. The WWE has tag team titles still. The team of Brie Bella and Paige took on the faction Fatal Influence. And ladies and gentlemen, will you finally do something right? We have new tag team champions in Fallon Henley and Lacey Evans. That is not her name, is it?
No, definitely not. Delaney Reed.
Laney Reed.
Because I was gonna think, like, are they gonna do the Freebird rules with these titles?
I hope not. I want JC to have gold. Like, that's understandable. I like seeing this faction all in gold. Like, I've never had a problem seeing that with them when they were on NXT. I think it's something that should happen on SmackDown, and I think you should do something in this form of a trios type of game, because especially with like a Jade Cargill, Michin, and B-Fab, it's like, hey, yeah, this makes for great television.
That's a good setup.
Yeah,
I'm here for that.
But Deonne, your thoughts? Did they make the right decision on this?
Yeah, they didn't have to press Brie Bella's music again, so I was all for it. That was I was all for it.
I was waiting for it.
Right decision, mainly based off of that. But no, for real. Actually having giving it to a team, a tag or two women who could actually be like a tag team because they're already in a faction too, helps that division out. Having it with, I don't know, man. I don't know what I would say about Paige's return. It's been a little lackluster because I don't think that's what we were expecting. Maybe it's an easy way to ease her back in. I don't know, but they needed the titles off of them, and it makes it better this way because now you got two young women who can carry that tag. Well, who can help the tag team division. And like you said, you got Jay's crew on their side. Granted, they're all heels, so I don't know if they'd ever mix or trade titles like that. But I was all for this. This is good, and it's good for young NXT talent who's coming up to be like, okay, because we got So Ruka with a title out the gate. It felt like now we see the next crop NXT come out with a tag team title. So I'm completely down for it, man. I keep thinking about what you say about killing the tag team division, Will. I give it some thought. I don't want it to go away. I really don't. And I feel like there's enough women on that roster who aren't doing much to become a tag team, to be put together to become a tag team, right? I think there's more hope in the women's tag team division than the men's when I look at all the rosters across the shows and what they got in NXT.
Okay. Honey, where does this leave Brie Bella and Paige now? And what is the next chapter for these two currently in the WWE?
I personally think, if you ask me personally, it's about goddamn time. But I think that what this is going to lead into is obviously the whole, this is a way to ease back, I guess. I don't know when her timeline is. Does anybody know Nikki Bella's timeline for when she's supposed to be back from injury? We don't really have a set timeline for her. So maybe there's something that we don't know going on behind the scenes as far as issuing her return and potentially bringing back the Bella twins the way it was supposed to be and giving something for Paige where they're knocking her off to the side saying it's because of you that this tag team wasn't anything, and because of you we lost these titles, blah blah blah, because you should have never came back, something like that, something very Mean Girl Bella-ish. I don't know, but anything that's going to help ease Paige back to going into singles action, I would appreciate that because I really haven't enjoyed her return.
Okay, well, congratulations to the new tag team champions.
Do you think it was the right move? Oh, sorry,
it was perfect.
Okay.
All in all, the right move was called. I think we were all waiting.
The right play was called. You ran the right play.
We were all waiting for this.
Yeah. So congratulations to them. Then
all of this is just, I won't say anything. I'm good. It was a very New York Saturday Night Main Event, man. Heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I have nothing bad, no notes on this entire thing.
This was great. I will say this was great. This was entertaining, and I more and more I see why Danhausen is where he's at right now.
This is one of those segments where I think everybody won. No one lost. Dominic didn't lose. JD didn't lose. Mm-hmm. Once again, shout out to him for having his first singles match on the PLE.
Right.
And that was just amazing to see. But I felt like everybody won in this segment. Everybody hit their marks properly. Everybody hit their cues. Their humor was where it needs to be. This was a well-executed segment for Danhausen with a lot of plays in motion. It's so much that was happening, but you couldn't turn your eyes away.
And the minute you saw that he had a cat in a cage and threw a jersey in there, I was like, who's coming out of there? He goes, cat. I was like, you're a genius. I was like, duh. Of course they would do something like that. That was pretty damn funny.
Yeah.
The toughest he's looked too, honestly. Cap came out there looking pretty tough.
This was very well put together for especially doing it in the place where it needs to be celebrated, which was New York, and being able to like this felt like early 90s or like late 70s, like 80s. It felt like those type of things where it was like, hey, we are at this great median between sports, between entertainment, and having the two combined.
Yeah.
Like this reminded me of like when Dennis Rodman was in WCW. It's like it gives you those feelings of just like, yes, this is what you need to get back to. And this is like, and I think you found that perfect formula for Danhausen.
And it didn't need to be that thought out. That was exactly very Danhausen, and it was dedicated to the champs and whatnot. I thought it was fun.
I think it was well thought out. I think it was just executed flawlessly. I think it was like the flow of it was so good. It looked simple. Like there's a lot of pieces that like went into how making all of this work.
You could literally tell like they were all like, all right, let's just have some fun with this. And it was like, oh, okay, we got some entertainment and a match. And there you go. And Danhausen and Minniehausens.
Deonne, any thoughts on this? Or
I mean,
I
didn't. I didn't. It was fine. I mean, Danhausen has worked on this character for years. He has it down. And now he just has the production budget to be able to do all the zany stuff that he's ever wanted to do, man.
Right.
So it's like Pee-wee's Playhouse, essentially, sometimes with this guy. But the celebrity tie-in is always cool. The choke slams were okay. I don't know. I mean,
he's not he's not a wrestling athlete. He's a basketball player. He just dunked him. You know, it made it look like a dunk.
No, it was fun. It was. I don't know. I think I was sour. Here's probably the reason why, because I saw the last segment of Saturday Night Main Event before I saw the whole show. So I think that sort of affected my look on, like, my take on this one a little bit, just a bit. But again, it's Danhausen being Danhausen. They know his character, he knows his act, and they've utilized him very well in these celebrity crossovers. So it was okay.
If this was Cody Rhodes, this would have been a masterpice to him.
Oh, it sure would have.
Cody Rhodes just
sure would. Wait. Look off to the distance.
Well, you put it all, but you can't even put it all together. Just what else do you need?
worthy of main eventing every Saturday night main event ever till he passes away.
Oh my gosh. See, I love that there's no background from me. Like, yeah, I said it. Still, to this day.
Stuck in your ways, Deonne.
This was fine. This was fine.
This, however, was more than fine. This was Lyra Valkyria took on Bayley, and Lyra with this new attitude showed up and showed out. She took the victory here over Bayley, and I think that you have something new to be able to see within Lyra. But honey, let me ask you first your thoughts on this match and the heated rivalry now between these two.
Man, I'm excited. If anything, this just kicked up my excitement for it up a notch, especially with how well Lyra performed. Bayley does what she does, and Lyra looked like $1 million. This was more about showcasing Lyra's turn and how much she's changed and how this relationship with Bayley has changed her. And boy, did it show, because I believe you texted the chat, Will, and you were like, she just had her Becky moment. You know what I mean? And because she kind of busted her nose up, which was a really hard, pretty stiff punch to the face. And I think her nose was broken, and they seemed like, or busted open. They just seemed like they were trying to stop it, or they were checking on her. She's like, she just kept on going. And I was like, that's what I want. That's the Lyra I've been looking for. Like, just get out there, get gritty. Don't care about nothing. There's no more Mr. Nice Bird Lady at all. and I'm here for this. And the entrance, the look, the change of the theme song. Feeling it. I'm feeling it.
Totally.
Yeah. First, let me ask get a quick answer. Your thoughts on the new shift in Lyra?
I knew you were gonna ask me that. I think it was last week I was saying, like, man, I kind of missed how she was a little bit, like the elegance of Lyra at the beginning. Let me say, okay, here, let me hear me. You asked me a question. You asked me a question.
Hey, no one stopped you. No one stopped you.
You asked me a question.
Nobody stopped. You could have kept going.
I'm gonna put my shades on because I can't.
I've been watching old rock promos the last 2 days, man. You asked me a question, I'm gonna answer a question. But the reason, but it's like that picture of her on 2K on the game on the menu.
Oh,
that's a dope Lyra picture. I thought she could make it with that, man. But this is a fresh repackaging of Lyra. No matter what visuals she had or how she looked, she needed it. She needed sort of like a little reboot. Like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna shift you into this now. And Bayley's the perfect person to work with that. Even though Bayley was a heel back in the day, a little with that damage control stuff, which I don't really like to talk about too much. But now she's a what? now
we just didn't know that was such a sensitive topic for you.
It was. Damage control was the worst. But having Bayley be that person, like they've have this friendship and all this back and forth, and for her to like do this to her in this match, have a hard hit match, like this was Bayley being Bayley at her best too. Great baby face, great selling, making Lyra look like $1 million. But that was that's one of my favorite Lyra matches now. By far. And if this is that new attitude with her now, like let's roll with it, man. Let's see where we get to now. Because would y'all say, is there anybody on the roster similar to her right now? So there's a lane for her. Like so now she's carved her own lane.
So that's my follow-up question to you was what is the best next move to capitalize on this momentum coming off Saturday Night Main Event? Like, where should Lyra be focused now?
Is her and Bayley situation over with? Was that the end of that?
I'm asking you. You paint us the picture.
Dang, man. I don't know, because I'm looking. Oh well, it could be to recapture her Intercontinental title. That could be her main focus now. And when you have a babyface now like Sol Ruca, that sets it up really good for a babyface heel like standard situation there. So she can finally go back after her title that she feels like, because how did she lose it? Remember how she lost it? Does anybody?
Becky.
I think to Becky.
It was to Becky. Right? Those times. Yeah.
For Becky stompers and Becky took the
title. Yeah. I would love her to see her go after that. I think her sort of having a stranglehold on the Intercontinental title in that division is a good next step. But I kind of want to see her more with Bayley. I don't know. I like Bayley. So any Bayley in anything I'm watching. But if this is over, I'm putting her in like that title hunt to go after Sol Ruca. That's her target.
If you want to shoot that low with her, but we know how you feel about that.
Oh, we shooting high. We step back.
I mean, what I would do is I would put her in some big name matches because you beat Bayley. So you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a big name on Raw. Like, I think if you go after two more, like, I don't find it unbelievable Liv versus Lyra for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Not now. Yeah.
Not now, especially.
Yeah. Especially with this type of character. I know she just needs at least like 2 more big wins under her belt. Like, if she could beat Io, if she could beat maybe Raquel, there's a story there for her to go after the world title. Because let's think about it. She's already done what she's needed to with the IC title for right now before you got to start taking that lap again.
But this could be a good run, though. This could be a good run.
She had a good run.
If she does do it again, would that make her 3 times?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would make her a 3-time IC, huh?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, why not have you at least be seen in the world heavyweight picture? So then that way it rotates in there more. Because again, if you put her back in the IC run, that's another year and a half, maybe 2 years of her chasing that. When it's like there's not enough people right now in the world title picture. With the simple fact, look at what they're doing with Io. Io is really all they got left right now.
You're saying strike while the iron's hot, pretty much.
Yeah, like strike. Yeah, like you have a dope personality that combats what people are doing. Like, again, let her get some big wins under her belt. Like I said, let her beat a EO fair and square, or, you know, like if you wanted to go crazy or whatever, any of those things. But, like, I think she should be someone that should be considered to go after the women's world title.
I can see that. No, I can definitely see. If that's with this character change and all that, why not? Like, why not shoot for it? Especially with that title, there's more parity with that title anyway than the one over on SmackDown.
Yeah.
If not, do you think Money in the Bank would suit her?
No.
Okay.
No. There's too many other people that need Money in the Bank.
I figured that.
Who you think? Who do you think needs it?
Well, there's plenty of names on that, but we.
I think I know. I think I know who you're gonna.
That's for another episode. We've talked about that before.
Okay, it's always.
And then I want to talk. I wanted to talk about that more after SummerSlam, because I feel like we then get a more easier picture of what Money in the Bank could look like after everything's said and done.
It's kind of throwing off our whole summer not having Money in the Bank in the middle. You know? I mean, in my head, for me personally, like there's. You know what I mean? Like it just, I always thought Money in the Bank made sense before SummerSlam. I don't know why.
Well, we have a segment that we're going to be talking about with SummerSlam, which I think will maybe ease your mind into why Money in the Bank doesn't really need to happen in the summer anymore and could be great in October. Okay. But we move on to.
No, I'm sorry. I'm talking to myself, man. I apologize.
What you got to say, Deonne? We'll go back to
what do you want to talk about?
I just say, like, I thought having that WrestleMania was a good WrestleMania thing to have too. Having Money in the Bank there, so it was always.
Oh no, I'm still for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought when they said getting rid of like certain PLEs like Hell in a Cell, I thought Money in the Bank was going to be one of them.
Yeah,
I like WrestleMania. I think if you're having 2 nights of WrestleMania, you should throw Money in the Bank in there. One night, then the second night, women. Like,
there's your main, there's your attraction. Since we don't have the streak anymore, like there was always something to look forward to. Like, hey, let's see who gets their contract or that briefcase at Mania. They only did it a handful of times at Mania, I think. It wasn't that many.
And that turned those people though into legends.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that turned Edge's whole career around.
Boy, it did.
CM Punk, like there's like
RVD win it there?
I don't think so. No, I think he won it at another
RVD.
time.
Okay.
Because it was, I forget how his went. No, because his was because the first one was at New Year's Resolution, and that's when Edge won.
But that was the cash in.
Oh, that was the cash in, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there was another one that Rob won because that's when ECW came back. And he got a title shot. I don't remember. It's
WrestleMania 22. RVD defeated Shelton Benjamin, Ric Flair, Matt Hardy, Finlay, and Bobby Lashley.
Was in that.
And then Money in the Bank in 2013 when he returned, but he didn't win that one. It was
they only had 6 of them at WrestleMania. So it was only for 6 years.
Didn't Jericho win one of those?
He's never. I don't think he's ever won it. It was his. The story is that it was his idea to get people on the roster.
One of them, though, right?
He was in the very first one.
He pitched it for WrestleMania 21, so it started around that time, but he's never won it.
Edge, RVD, Mr. Kennedy. Remember, he lost it. Punk.
This was the match of the debut of Money in the Bank. Chris Jericho, Edge, Christian, Shelton Benjamin, Chris Benoit, and Maven.
And who?
Maven.
Maven wasn't in that match.
She just. All right, let's get back on track. Let's get back.
WrestleMania 21. WrestleMania 21.
Looking right at it.
Benoit, Jericho, Christian Kane, Shelton Benjamin.
Kane, it doesn't.
Kane was in that first one because those ladders caught on fire during his entrance. I remember that vividly.
Somebody got some facts wrong. That's not what I see.
And Edge, that was everybody in the first one. Maven was done by then. I'm sorry, we got off track, man. I apologize. It's my fault.
I'm not saying anymore.
Maven had moved back down to Texas by then.
That's a whole 15 minutes. And I knew as soon as he said, well, who you think deserve it? I'm like, no. Because we're going to get off of the show and we're going to go off the rails.
I can't listen to Maven, man. I can't listen.
The next match. That's Saturday night.
Hold on.
I can't listen to Maven.
Yo, man, stop.
Maven like a chalkboard. Just
I'm not going down this path.
Very Dean Douglas.
Have y'all heard Maven? Have y'all heard?
Yes, we have. We can't unhear Maven. We can't unhear Maven.
Like, did he sound like that when he did not sound like that 20 years ago.
Yo, I got all respect to Maven, but sometimes I just be like, yo, shut the fuck up.
I'll happily read these captions with the volume off.
Oh my god!
That nigga be so hurt and angry. I'm like, hey, bro, like
how do you wake up this mad? Like, go sit under a tree and put your head lay down. You know, ground your feet into the grass or something. Like, bro, it's not all that bad. It's fine. It's okay. God, anyway, next match.
And he got the nerve to talk about trust. This piece of shit, right? Oh my God. Yeah, I would hate to be sitting in a room with him while that plays.
Man,
it'd be so uncomfortable. I'm like, hey, bro, like, I'm finna go outside by the pool because like nigga, you are freaking me down.
I read the transcripts after this, man. Like, I'm going home.
Come on, man. Let's get back on track, man. The main event.
Deonne, stop.
Oh man.
Because if we're here for 3 hours, I don't want to hear shit.
Deonne's gonna hear it all.
Oh my god. The main event. Tag team match. Gunther and Sami Zayn took on Cody Rhodes and the WWE champion CM Punk with the stipulation that if Gunther and Sami were to win, they would be added to the match at SummerSlam. And after a hellacious battle, Cody Rhodes, CM Punk, victorious with the help of the SmackDown manager, Nick Aldis, finally standing 10 toes down against Gunther. And we will talk about that in this episode. And a little incident occurred after the match that we've seen online between Cody Rhodes and CM Punk. Now I'm sure we will find out more about that coming up this Friday. But honey, let's start with you.
Mm-hmm.
No, I would like to start with Deonne. Deonne, your thoughts on this match? That's my first question.
Man, I thought it was a fine match. I mean, it was. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna throw back a question at y'all. Was it that predictable? Because I felt like it was very predictable while I watched it. Like there was a hope for Nick Aldis, but like I was like, there's a chance that this is where that happens, and that's where we get that match, and all of this was for nothing.
Can I ask you this question? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you want to see Cody versus CM Punk?
I mean, if you give it to me, that's fine. But me asking for it or anticipating it, 7, maybe somewhere around there, 6 or 7. I'm floating there. Yeah, 6. I'm floating there. Just because I don't know, like, what other marquee match you would have booked for that title for SummerSlam.
You could have booked anything else. The problem is they thought people wanted to see this match, and we don't. We wanted to see this match some years ago. We don't care now.
Well, let's see. What if the build gets you? Oh shit! It's like 2 weeks until that time.
It's
right?
Next week. It's next week.
That's why
ain't no build, bro. Ain't no build. Like,
we're done.
It. We're done. There's 2 more SmackDowns tomorrow.
Next week is go home show.
Exactly. Like, bro, like no one cares. And I'm not saying it like it's a bad match. It's just one of those, like, bro, we didn't ask for this.
Well,
we didn't.
I'm just trying to think. I'm going down the roster in my head right now.
You already know where it is, bro. Sammy and Cody, night 1. That could have easily closed this out.
For SummerSlam.
Set for night 1. We got night 2 covered already.
This is true.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this would have been the time to be okay to say, like, hey, we're gonna do something and give it to the person that's the steadfast person here. That's not at the superstar level. It's like, yo, like, eventually y'all gonna have to do these with these people. Now, if Punk retains the title, it'll be good that he's there because he'll do a better job at raising all the ships with the tide than Cody will. Because Cody is QB1 and he has to do so much, but CM Punk is a person where it does not look unrealistic if Carmelo Hayes and him gives him a title shot on a Friday night SmackDown.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's what he was doing on Monday nights, right? Like that's
exactly
what helped out on Mondays with that title.
So that's what SmackDown needs. So that's why I'm like, it makes sense that you gave it to him, but it's just a simple fact that nobody is clamoring over this match. Like, we have no reasoning to. Like, even like the way y'all are acting right now with the hey little brother, and it's like, so y'all doing the same shit. Like, didn't LA Knight just call out Seth and Roman for that? And now y'all are doing it, and now y'all are making it seem like, ooh, look at what CM put. Like, bro. So, dude, it's just fuck LA Knight, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Disrespectful.
We gonna run with the shit he said, and we gonna make that for both main events.
That's just stupid.
Because I think in their mind they see, I guess they're trying to play it up like Roman and Seth too, like some history between the two. But it don't hit like Roman and Seth. Like we saw that every week for years. So they talk about their stuff before CM Punk and Cody Rhodes did. But I'm like, yeah, man, it's for the marquee, man. And it's for CM Punk. That's what it's for. And I don't know if anything else would have moved tickets for him either. in this
but
situation.
It didn't move tickets. But that's the thing. It didn't move tickets.
It only moved them down to $25 for the cheapest ticket, though.
Exactly.
Wait,
so
did
like,
it?
Yeah, bro.
Tickets
Like
were as low as
SummerSlam.
$25 for SummerSlam. Yes.
See,
They even
this
said
is-
it. They even said it like on the screen, like it was on the bottom. Like, get your tickets starting now at $25. I was like,
oh, they've never done that. Now, even Vince has never been like as low as.
Nope. Vince was always if you build it, they will show up. It will be there.
I would hope also that's a shift in like the wrestling fandom too, to be like, we ain't paying that much for that anymore. You're only
getting 5 matches. And then the matches that have been announced wasn't a solid sale. Like even for Roman and Seth, it still wasn't enough to pull this in. So it's like, okay, now we got to bring in our big gun. And it's like that didn't get it to sell. So it's like at this point, though, like you do better being able to go, hey, let's do a mixture of this, see where we can get it to go, and then let's see what celebrities we can bring in. But honey, I want to ask you this question. With this, I think we need to address the sad elephant in the room that this right here eliminates Sami Zayn from anything that he just achieved in the last 60 days. Your thoughts on Sami with no direction to the WWE Championship, no match at SummerSlam, and just the rise and fall within the last 3 weeks of this guy from the top of the mountain to here. You're mute, honey.
Oh, Jesus. I know I've talked a lot of shit about Sami Zayn, but
That's gonna be a whole compilation right there too. Honey.
This time it's because I forgot to unmute myself because I mute myself so nothing else.
she's like those old like SmackDown versus Raws when they were just coming down the ramp in their mouth.
She got them old schools where you gotta click it on and click it off for it to work. You can't leave it on.
Austin just walking down the ring.
Oh God.
Yeah, we got a good match for y'all tonight, folks. This is going to be one of the biggest bouts we've seen in a quarter time in the life century.
And take a sip of gin and smoke a cigar.
As I was saying,
big time action here, the God. Wrestling with Honey here, and I'm going to be covering this match against Andre the Giant. And the perfect Kurt Hennig. We've got gin, we've got cigars, we've got beautiful ladies, we've got Pachu, and now it is time for a brawl. We're gonna take you to the center of the ring. We got Don Hilo doing the announcement.
Take it away, Don.
Take it away, Don.
As I was saying, I know I've talked a lot of shit about Sami Zayn, but if you're asking me about the journey, it's not looking good, clearly. And I still stand by what I said a couple weeks back. Y'all had plenty of opportunities to do this before. But I don't know why they didn't bother pulling the plug on it earlier. But I will say in regards to also the perspective of the match changing. Come on, I don't want to lose my thought. The only thing with the perspective of the match changing when they had the stipulation for it to possibly be a fatal 4-way. That's the only way I started caring about wanting CM Punk and Cody Rhodes, because I did not want another fatal 4-way at another big PLE. That's all. Get it out your system now.
Oh shit! No, I'm just sorry. He did this. That shit
And I got pretty big ears, so I still had to do this.
Oh shit! Because it wasn't too slow, it wasn't too fast. It was just a. Oh gosh, yo! Woo, man! All I can say is, yo, it sucks that Sammy became a casualty of war right now in the battle of trying to sell SummerSlam tickets.
Yep.
Unfortunately, he is not that go-to guy when it's like there's a quota that we have to meet. Nothing that he's really done, but it's like, hey, if you have a stadium that got to fill up almost 80,000 people, and you didn't only got to maybe 40 or 50, I see why you panic.
Are we sure they're even at that? Because I heard even lower numbers for.
I meant 50 for both nights, like both, total.
Okay, total. Yeah,
total.
Okay.
Like that would mean 25 each night.
Yeah,
like not 50 each, like 50 for both nights total.
And I'm interested to see like the layout for it, because at SummerSlam in Nashville, they just did like the one side of the stadium for that one. And there was nothing, like the rest of it was just empty and tarped off or whatever. So I wonder if they do that there or try to space it out as much as they can. But man, with the ticket prices and the build of the matches, like, and it's Minnesota. No disrespect to Minnesota.
No, that's also the big factor people have been talking about. No one wants to go to Minnesota. It's hot.
Not a destination.
It's not a destination spot. Like nobody wants to spend a week there. Like nobody. No. Nobody's like, yo, I'm not finna spend all this money to go be in Minnesota in July. Like, I'm good.
Yeah. They need to start back taking that into consideration too, because I don't ever remember a SummerSlam that wasn't like, I don't know, California, Florida, a coast, a busy town.
When's the last time we had one in Miami?
Where was that? Well, Nashville. But again, they're always like destination like places you can go and like have a good time for a week.
Yeah.
I don't know what you can do in Minnesota. I really don't know. But I just think I'm not saying like, hey, I got a vacation this weekend. Let me go to Minnesota. I'm not saying that.
Right. Well, I'm taking all that vacation time and I'm spending it in Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Like what?
I clicked my button again. I clicked. I don't know what the hell's going on with this laptop. I'm done. Anyway, the only way I'm going to Minnesota is to see Paisley Park. That's it, and then leave.
There's a lot of there's a lot of lakes up there, right?
Lake Minnetonka. Hey, Courtney. Oh God.
Total nonstop action. Oh, the Mall of America. They could take it back and do a show. I mean, hey, the first Nitro was in Mall of America.
Hey, Rich, hey, to be honest with you, that would not be a bad place to have NXT.
Bring that back. That was fun.
That would not be a bad place to have an episode of NXT at the Mall of America.
Yeah. Like, I think do something while you're there.
Yeah, I think they could have a lot of fun doing that.
Do y'all know, like, one of the reasons they were there too was like Hulk Hogan was opening up a spaghetti like restaurant.
Yes.
What was it called? What was it called?
A spaghetti restaurant. Oh yeah. God.
Damn, what was it? Wasn't it spaghetti? It was like a pasta restaurant. Pasta Mania or something like that.
He's got some restaurant opening in New York, apparently.
Yeah, it was called Pasta Mania.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Shut the hell up.
Labor Day 1995 in Bloomington, Minnesota, but closed after just a few months. That's what it was called. It was Pasta Mania, brother.
That's how he did the promo for it.
Who needs to go to that? Like who
needs to eat pasta in a mall? You know, like that's
like, I'm just fine with it, like, you know, with Italy. Regular pasta. Fresh pasta.
Yeah, because this is what Hogan really thought. Like,
it's Pasta Mania, brother.
I could do anything.
Get a load of that linguine, brother.
But that's how he did it. Like, it was in between a match. They went to Hulk Hogan at the front of Pasta Mania, and the Pasta Maniacs were going wild for the Pasta Mania.
The Pasta Maniacs?
It's the Pasta Maniacs, brother. They're over here.
We got elbows. We got elbows. We got linguine. We got bow ties.
We got Alfredo sauce, brother.
We got
marinara sauce, brother. We got all the sauces you could ever want in there, brother. It's Pasta-mania. It's running wild. And the Hulkamaniacs, or excuse me, I'm trying to say the Pasta-maniacs are going to be running wild all over here. Breadstick Mania is also going to run wild. It's endless breadsticks, brother. It's always going to be endless breadsticks here at Pasta-mania.
We got elbows. We got
elbows.
This was it right here. This is the mall. This is the mall. He went did this and went debut.
I know that he did this, by the way. This is news to me, bro.
Like, we got elbows.
We got elbows. We got rigatoni. We got bow ties. We got linguine. We got angel hair. We got spaghetti. All just running wild in the kitchen, brother, with marinara and Alfredo, whatever you like, brother.
Oh God.
Oh God, man.
That man really did a ribbon cut and then went debut in WCW. Hold my pasta, brother. I gotta go make some history.
Oh man. Oh my goodness.
That's why he wiped himself off with that napkin when he came in. Brother.
Just sitting there like this, twirling pasta, and all of a sudden, gotta run to the ring.
Oh shit, bro. Yeah, that man really sat here and was like, hey. Hold my beer. I got this.
Got elbows, bro.
Wait.
Oh, you know, look at the picture in the middle. He got the chef hat on the
It's Pasta-mania, brother.
Oh my God.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do, brother, when Pasta-mania runs wild all over you?
He starts twirling the pasta.
Had the carbo load.
What? Yo, I swear I didn't even know he did this or went on this at all.
Yes,
I don't remember.
bro.
I don't remember this.
Oh yeah, the stuff that meant
like
that things just unlock.
Yeah, it was backwards. I was just doing that for the joke, but yeah, like he debuted at WCW, and then immediately following, he went to do a ribbon cutting for it. Like they made that whole WCW show because that's where he was gonna be. Like that's when you knew like Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan were gonna be paired for like ever,
for life,
for
life,
literally
for life. Cause like I don't know if y'all know this. Look who's interviewing him.
Right?
Yeah, it was
exactly.
Easy
pushing the product. Like he said, "This ain't no Chef Boyardee, brother. This is real American spaghetti, brother."
Now I want to hear the promo
here, brother.
Because that sounds like he would say that about
We
Chef
got
Boyardee.
tomatoes from Idaho. We got the fresh cows from the middle of America, brother. And the pasta is made from the best American Italians that you can find, brother. And it's running
American Italian
everywhere in Bloomingdale, Minnesota, at the Mall of America, brother. Pasta-mania is running wild.
Oh,
good
all
grief,
right,
man.
we'll talk about a tangent.
This was worth it, man.
This was perfect. Oh,
This
shit.
was worth it.
Oh my God, Hogan. Oh, Hogan.
Oh, goodness gracious.
This ain't no shit.
I got elbows. I don't know why that cost me so much.
Yep. You can see the elbows falling and then also
That's what I can see.
off the top rope. Splashing in the sauce.
Oh God. If this is funny, like we're gonna research that menu, man. I'm sure there's some names on that menu.
Yeah,
Lord have mercy.
Details.
No.
Look at Will. Look at Will fishing. Will's fishing for it. Here we go.
See, let's reopen this and we'll all be in Minnesota.
Hell no.
There
Hell
no.
I go to pasta. I go to my mother-in-law. I do not need no.
As they said, this closed a few months right after It fucking opened.
Oh goodness. Oh man.
Good Lord.
I have found the menu.
No, you didn't.
There's a real menu. This is bugging me out.
I'm finna put it up. Give me a second.
Oh my goodness. I really hope there's some good names on this thing.
There's gonna be some really bad names.
You about to be maybe a train bit disappointed.
This is gonna be bad. We got Cavatelli, brother.
Like Headlock Linguini.
Headlock Linguini.
So they had the Hulkster's favorite. This was Hulk Hogan's Pasta Mania, brother. It's the grand opening, quick serve pasta restaurant. Daily main event specials. The Hulkster's favorite international pastas from around the world, brother. That's right. Featuring mix and match. Create your own pastas, platters, special menus from the little Pasta Maniacs. And it's located in the South Food Court next to Daddy's Deli.
Hey, free delivery anywhere in the mall.
Fat free and low fat special daily.
Free beverage with your purchase of every pasta platter, brother, with this coupon only. Make sure that you get you some good old cola pop to go with the Hulkamaniacs pasta.
Oh my God.
Okay. Oh my y'all. Okay, so hold on. I gotta put this one up because the fact that this is not on here, they completely dropped the ball. This is why I didn't
look at him holding the plates.
Because how you not have elbows on here?
How you not have linguini? Or elbows, especially pan and fettuccine nuggets.
He had pasta Mexican.
Hulkaroni and cheese.
Hulkaroni and cheese. Wait, what's Hokios? What the hell is Hokios?
Yo, we got Hulk's power.
What is Hokios?
Like Cheerios?
Yo, no, SpaghettiOs.
Fucking done. I'm so done with this video. How did we get here? Wait. Hulk's power pasta, Hulkaroni and cheese. And y'all see they messed up here too. See, this is why you need to hire. You should have hired us, but beef stroganoff. What about beef Hoganoff? No,
man, those Hokios did it for me, man.
The fact we didn't get those in a can and give us a run. Just
what do you think they would have looked like?
They don't look like
just a bunch of this, just a bunch of these.
Yo, the fact we did not get Kraft mac and cheese with Hokios. We missed out.
Oh my God.
We missed out.
Oh shit.
Oh boy.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness, yo. Yo.
This is so bad. Check out our low-fat pasta specials. I can't do.
Yo, the fact this pasta is $4.99.
Ring side dishes. Ring side dishes. Macaroni and cheese.
Man.
The fact mac and cheese did not do that.
This is a real menu. This was a real menu, bro.
Yes.
Oh man.
59 cents extra for garlic dipping sauce. What a time.
He's getting you, man. He's gonna get you.
And the pasta came with salad and bread. See, they were trying to feed you. It wasn't
at the mall.
At the mall.
I want to know what these plates would have looked like.
You just imagine walking.
Why does the mall make it so much funnier?
It's the picture.
Walking into a gap, just.
Oh my God.
Yo, imagine walking into Dillard's with a bowl of pasta. Yo,
They
where
pushing you
your
right-
men's section at?
They pushing you right up out of there, man.
You gotta eat that outside, sir. You can't bring that in here. You tell me I can't bring it to Pasta Mania?
Oh my goodness.
I thought I could run wild with this.
Oh, good grief, man.
We still got so much show to go through.
Yeah, let's get out of this because we're gonna be here. We'll be here forever, running wild on this shit. No pun intended.
Man, Hulkios, man. Like,
yo,
We got
I'm
elbows.
mad we didn't get Hokios. Oh,
Not even elbows. Didn't put no elbows on the
they
menu.
ain't put no elbows
Dead
on
wrong.
the menu. They
Dead
so
wrong.
You know what else kind of
Beef Hogan off? Like y'all slipped on that. All of that.
we got anybody still watching, Will, because we went off.
Oh no, bro, 42 people sat
I
here.
hope they're
laughing.
enjoying it. I hope they're enjoying it.
Please let us know in the chat if you're enjoying this laughing hard with us.
That was
Oh
we've
my
been on this for a
God,
minute, and I don't mind at all.
I don't mind either. I don't think we've gone on a tangent like this since probably like after all of the darkness and sadness.
That was quite the night.
I want this shirt though.
I do too. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey man, I want a Pasta Mania shirt.
Dead ass. I want the hat. I want the chef hat.
I ain't gonna lie, that chef hat got a fire too.
I want the hat.
Oh god.
Hogan. Oh, Hogan.
I wonder how much that was for him. You know what I mean? Like because
How long?
You know what it
story now? Like were they a fledgling or a pasta chain, and they were like, hey, we can get Hulk Hogan, or Hulk Hogan can take it here, and he bought it and put Hulk Hogan's name on it.
I think that's what it is. I feel like it was a dying chain, and they were just like, hey man, we got everything we need right here. Can't we just slap your name on it? And they're just like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And I think that was really it. But I don't think, which would also explain the menu and stuff and why it may not have so much named after him, because it's like, hey, we'll give you, because it looks like it's like, hey, we'll give you 3 dishes to go with this. Because everything else was just like mix and match and get what you want and stuff. But it was like, yo, can we? It felt like it was a licensing deal.
Yeah.
Didn't go the way it needed to.
Oh Lord.
It closed in less than a year.
Yeah, it closed after a few months, like 3 months, and it was gone.
They said reviewers and mall goers generally describe the food as very low quality, basic, overpriced. Sounds about right.
$4.99 over prices.
In 95 though. In 95.
Yo.
You know what stands in place of where that Pasta Mania was? Popeyes. Love that chicken from Popeyes.
Is that karma?
I'm just saying. I didn't say nothing.
Moving on.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
Damn, Samuel. No.
Man, I just want to know, man. Like,
all right. Go ahead. Be mad, y'all.
I'm not upset. I'm just, you know what it was to me? I just didn't get it. So I'll ask you, honey, as someone who is a basketball fan, not necessarily a Knicks fan, though. What was the goal to accomplish here with this segment?
I think it was to help, and well, WWE, I guess they thought it would make sense to capitalize on really celebrating the NBA champs in their home venue where they won. So I feel like, and we also know the symbolism of Madison Square Garden with WWE, period. And it's hosted many Saturday night main events. I think it was just more so the rollout to get Jalen Brunson, Kat, and like them to sell. They are big WWE fans as well. So them to celebrate and also merge, the NBA and WWE, furthering that whole ESPN thing, because they've been all over ESPN since this. Go like Roman said, greatness recognizing greatness. And unfortunately, I was upset because Jalen had a cast on his wrist, so I was hoping to see him in some action. I thought it was really dry how you just have him walk in front of Seth and then that's it. Like I whatever, I get it. But it was just to help them usher in the champs and celebrate them in the venue. That's what I really think it was. It was cool. If you're a Knicks fan or you're from New York and you seen what happened there, the magic that happened a couple months ago, you would understand why this was kind of cool for a lot of people. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I didn't mind it.
Deonne, your thoughts?
Why, man? And then I figured out why. It's because of this. It's because of this photo op. It's because of this. This is everywhere. This is what WWE does now. Like, this is the notoriety. This is the, I guess, rub that they get or do now when they can with celebrities, and that's about it. For me, storyline wise, I didn't like it because Seth and Roman has their thing going on and made Seth look like a goof a little bit to me. And then we go off and we want this shot. This is what we want. And it served the people in the arena, I think. The New Yorkers in their Tim boots and puff jackets and sausage biscuit. Wait, nah. I want
bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese. Yeah, there it is. There it is.
You gotta say it like
pretty
one
much.
word.
It is one word. Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Well, basically, I just like mimicked like the Turtles when they did it on Mutant Mayhem when they were talking about it.
Nah, you gotta say one word. Bacon, egg, and cheese.
It's all
But
right.
it was
bacon, egg, and cheese.
And it's bacon, egg, and cheese or chopped cheese. You don't say chops.
Cheese.
It's just chopped cheese. Like it just comes out.
Chopped cheese.
Chopped cheese.
But-
Chopped cheese. Let me get chopped cheese.
But it was for this, and like I said, I just didn't like it storyline wise. We got Tyrese Halliburton too, and I think I've asked this question like, well, is rival stuff, right?
I
thought
they were
both
going
in
to
the damn game last year, I think, weren't they?
Yes,
So,
they were. And last Saturday night main event also.
Yeah, so it's for that. It's the celebrity part of WWE, and they do it better than anybody. But for this, I don't think I liked how it was like woven into the storyline for Seth and Roman. Yeah, I really did, because it was on one of those. It was better done than everything else they've done with celebrities, like a Jelly Roll or a Pat McAfee, right? But with this one, it was just like, all right, let's get the photo op for that. We're in New York. We've been here all week for Fanatics Fest, right? So let's end it. Let's end it this way. And I think I asked this like last few weeks ago: is we have a heel face situation for Roman and Seth, or is it just because Roman feels very heelish to me?
I don't think it matters at this point.
Really? Okay. But yeah, that's where I'm at on that. It's the top of the banner.
You gotta have your good guy and your bad guy. We know, Deonne.
I like to be able to root for somebody, okay, and boost somebody.
You're rooting for Seth. Yeah.
I definitely am rooting for Seth.
Right.
I hate, yeah.
Some would say Seth. Some would say Seth's the villain.
How? Okay, never mind. I give back. I give.
You know why?
Up. My time.
Chair shot to the back. Anyone? How quickly they forget.
Man, get over that.
No.
How long has it been?
No.
Tell them to get over it.
It's called.
I will say this though.
Get over it.
People say that, and then I ask this question.
Get over it.
What if the chair was in Roman's hand? Are we gonna sit here and act like he wouldn't have done the same thing?
No.
He should have.
Honey said no. The delusion on that.
See, like LA Knight said, got a con, man. Got a con.
Roman would.
No, I think Joe would definitely have taken that chair and whacked one of them if the shoe was on the other foot. But as far as this segment was, I didn't necessarily get it, again, but I can understand that this was not for me. This was for, like you said, NBA fans who are also wrestling fans. This is a great way to mix this up. But if I'm to be just honest about it, this did not have to happen on camera. This really more felt like something that's like how you said, like if you were there, this is what you got to see, and then let people shoot it and make it as a viral moment. Y'all could have still had some stuff shot, cut up to put it up so it looked good, but this kind of felt like this should not have closed out the show. Like this should not have been. I don't know if it did. It close it out?
Yeah, this was it.
This closed it out. Yeah.
Yeah, like this was not a closeout type of moment for me. But again, too, like I said, I'm not a sports fan, so there will be biasness to this. But I just felt like as far as a segment was concerned, it should have not been the closing factor in anything, and it didn't push the needle into us more excited about this match between Roman and Seth.
Maybe if it started the night. No.
Maybe.
Start because everybody's used to Roman opening up the show, walking out with the swag, all slow.
Even in the middle, I would have took the middle part if that's what was needed. I just don't think this. I don't think this segment was bigger than the match that took place before it. I think it should have ended with the way all of that went down. That was your closer. Even as much as we're not big fans of how it went down, that was your closer, not this.
Because now you're almost telling me like this felt like a dark match angle. You know what I mean? Like the cameras are stopped rolling. All of this is going down. The guy who, yeah, it just felt. You're right. I agree with that. It felt like it couldn't have just been for the arena. But hey, man, got to get those clicks. Got to get that press. Got to get that everything that WWE wants from.
But I think you still could have, and I think this was maybe an opportunity that could have been missed because imagine this not airing and people getting all of this. This makes you kind of want to be there. It's like, dang, I missed out on that. Like, yeah, you had to be there to come see this. Oh, man, next time this happened, man, I got to buy my SummerSlam ticket so I don't miss moments like these.
If this was back in the day, in the heyday of Saturday Night Main Event when it was kicking, like, yeah, most likely that would have happened.
Well, no, I'm saying think about it today from a social media standpoint.
Oh, well, yeah.
People in there with phones, like that's exclusive to folks who were there. So when you posted, you had to have been there for it, or you're getting the exclusive WWE cut of it. But this allows this to be able to like, yo, don't too many people have this except for the folks that were in the arena that night. And now I get to post it, which includes now more shares, more likability, more being thrown into the algorithm because everybody doesn't have this. So that means there are selected sources in which this comes from that I think would be a great deal for like anybody that's there that's a content creator, somebody that's just a huge WWE fan that likes to support the brand and the company. I think that this would have been one of those moments to test that out and then see how much you get. And I really think you would have gotten a rise in SummerSlam sales had that been done. That's just me, though.
I hear you.
But that ends our Saturday night main event. It is time to get into Monday Night Raw, and this is the aftermath of Saturday night's main event. We do not have nothing to talk about with SmackDown, so we will only be covering Monday Night Raw and a little bit of NXT. We're going to try to breeze through these because we also got some trending news, and we got some Kayfabe Unreal tonight that we're going to be discussing. And since we have gone so off the rails, prepare for this to be a long show. And it's Deonne's fault. It's Deonne's fault. It's Honey's fault, too. It's also Honey's fault. But we know who the culprits are in this, so let's just keep it pushing. And we continue to talk about what we just talked about because this past Monday night, we had a segment with Seth Rollins coming out to promote his match between Roman Reigns and himself at SummerSlam for the world title. And he was interrupted by Solo Sikoa, who was offering his services to help him during this match because he knows the bloodline well. Because he is not just a former member. He also knows a lot of their strategies and that he knows that they do not run alone. And Seth Rollins kind of, did this thing where it's like, hey, I hear you, I got you, but I know what I'm doing. And all I could say is, what the fuck are we doing right now? It's 2 weeks to SummerSlam and Roman's not here. The last Raw that we're going to have, that's when they're face to face. This is when we're 6 weeks out from a PLE. That's when you do this segment. But to be 2 weeks away and the segment is him still talking to underlings of the tribal chief.
That's all who were there.
But again, this makes me wonder, did we rush this? And I believe we did. I believe we rushed this match. But maybe I'm seeing it unclear. So I will ask you, based off of the promotion that has been given, Deonne, on a scale of 1 to 10, where is your excitement meter about this match based off of what you have been given so far as promo is concerned for this match?
Mine is still high for this one. I love the first interaction with the whole brother stuff. That was a good one. I liked their sit down deal for what was it, a contract signing? And Roman was like mad disrespectful, man. And that was the moment in time where I was like, for the first time, I was like, oh, I hate this guy. Like I really do hate you. You talking like this. I was like, I hate you. So that was good. That was the hook for me. Saturday main event. I'm just gonna take it as an Elseworld situation, man. That it just happened. Let's move on. Let's get to Monday. And didn't need this, but I like the wrinkle that they're throwing in that Solo could be helpful or could be self-shield for Roman and the bloodline. My excitement, I'm still at like an 8.5 for it, because I like them competing against each other. And both of them feel like they're at the ultimate of their like characters, gimmick, time. Like they're at their highest level, both of them. So that's the biggest thing that got me hooked. Were the past 2 weeks that they were actually together. What 3 weeks or so that they were actually together. So
So what would you grade this build-up?
I told you about the Elseworld thing. Can I take if I take Saturday Night Main Event out?
Nope.
I thought there was some good heat, man.
Then
I gotta leave that in there.
You gotta leave that in there. Grade this build out for this match.
It felt like it was an A leading up to that, because I really truly did hate Roman for the first time. Like, really, I really want you to lose.
That's a strong word.
No, I wanted him to lose. I want him to lose. He needs to lose. Dang, man. I'd take it down to a B minus. I'll drop it that low. But because I still think whatever they have planned for a go-home show for next week, with them actually face-to-face, I hope that can bring it back up. But I've enjoyed the build, man. I enjoyed. I think. Okay, let me be completely clear. I think I enjoy the idea of Seth and Roman doing it again at SummerSlam, one of their maybe last matchups against each other. That's the hook. Everything else in between, hurts it a little bit for me. But you already got me, though. The hook was there because of them. I don't know, man. I'm rambling. Still thinking
it's ass. Just say it's ass, Deonne.
I'm still thinking about
for you to say it. It's pasta, ass. Man. It's butt water. It is hot garbage truck juice in the middle of a Detroit summer.
Yo, it's not that bad. It's not that bad.
It is that bad.
It's not that bad.
You know what? Yes, it is. Because you know what I'm going to give the comparison to? You know what this should have been, and the promo that it should have been to the caliber of is Stone Cold and The Rock for WrestleMania 17. That's what these two deserved. They deserve
I have to
that
beat you,
type
Rock.
of. Yes, it deserved that type of attention. It's like, yo, how do you not take that blueprint and move that to this? This is what that needed. This is what this rivalry y'all have been waiting to give us was supposed to be like. It is supposed to be like, this is the main talk. Like everything else, we shouldn't even be worried about. Only thing we should be worried about is a match that might steal the show, because the only thing that deterred that match at WrestleMania 17 was the one thing that stole the show, and that was the TLC match. And even Stone Cold said that shit because he was just like, now how the fuck are we supposed to, how are we supposed to do something after that?
But 17 was a hell of a card too, man.
Yeah, but this is shaping up like that. So what I'm saying is, it's like, because y'all needed to rush this to fill in seats, you deprived us of what something that could have been an incredible ending chapter of these two. You've rushed it. So now you sit with, like, this should be within the realms of, if you ever start to critique any of this, these should be 9s and higher. And because you rushed it, it's not now.
Because of the two people who
you excited. So, yeah, you excited because of Roman and Seth, and that's what kept you as an 8. But the build up to it is a crappy ass 3. This deserved to be something incredible. We should have had big groups of cops trying to break these two up. Like, we should have had so much to where it's like, yo, you have to keep these two apart.
Somebody invading somebody's home. We should have been getting personal by now. I kept forgetting to unmute myself. Sorry, y'all. I'm trying not to be rude so you don't hear me type.
It's appreciated. It's appreciated, honey.
I don't believe her, man. That smirk is saying, like,
that is what I was doing. I was just typing to see Roman and Seth's details of their rivalry and stuff.
I can tell when she started typing, because she'll drift like this to the side. And then like gets this gaze, and I'm like, okay, she's typing. But I know she remembered, like, it'll start picking up, so she knew. That's why I said it's appreciated. It wasn't no shot or nothing.
Man,
it is appreciated.
Now the sit down with them would have been good, especially knowing that you don't have Roman there every week. Like that could be something you could have run on a week where he's not there. Where that would have been a really good idea. Damn, man.
Yeah. So, honey, let me ask you, for somebody who is devoted to your tribal chief, do you feel like this was built up in the way that it needed to be for this match, knowing these two history? And I'll ask you the same thing as him on an excitement scale of 1 to 10. Where are you? And for a package rollout, what do you grade it?
Yeah, it's been really, like, it's just been tricky, I guess I could say, with this time around with Seth and Roman. Seth and Roman have only fought in a PLE to close out a show once, and that's just one-on-one. And this is something that I've anticipated both of them doing in their prime again when they've got to it. The excitement now, and including Saturday Night Main Event and everything, and this, it's not where it was. And because initially when they first showed them meeting and that this was going to be the next thing, my excitement was a lot higher than now. So I would say I'm kind of right there with Deonne as far as like the numbers go, like maybe a 7 on it. And if I'm doing a package rollout, I mean, it's not giving me enough just yet. And we still, like you said, we only have 1 week left. So it's just, there's no way that this could even be compared to a situation like Rock and Austin, because they're not building it that way.
But in their minds, they could have built it. That's the bad thing.
They totally could. They totally could have. And I would have been all for this match at Mania, but I don't know if I don't know. I don't know now. You know, besides the obvious, but there's other indications. Seth is very injury prone. We don't know how long he's got. We don't know how long Roman's got.
That's fine. Again, you don't need him here. So he doesn't have to be there all the damn time to where he can get better till it's time for that match. Like, we don't need to start seeing that rivalry cook up until the end of the year and then moving into the next year in WrestleMania. Like, you had plenty of time then to be able to brew all of this up, to be the one to say, like, hey, this will be the final run between me and him. This is the closing chapter. And to the thing of saying, like, yo, if I am done, why not end it there with that person?
Right.
Because you can't do it with Triple H, so that's done.
Right.
So it's like, yo, like, have it to where it's set on these terms. But no, y'all so worried because you got to sell these tickets. You push something that could have been worked out very well, and you made it piss poor. The same way you did with Randy versus Cody.
And I don't think our reaction, like, we're excited. Well, again, we think about the two people in it. Even like with Randy and Cody, we think about the two people in it because we sort of know the story. But the thing is, they never told us their story. You know what I mean? Like,
are you ready though? Like, are you like, bro? We're a week out, and none of us are. Look at Honey's face. Look at this. None of us are excited about this match. We should be excited that this is finally happening. Like how we are with Oba and Brock for the first time. Like, that's what this was supposed to be. This was supposed to be stealing all of WrestleMania thunder. Like, we should have seen CM Punk frustrated that he can't keep up with something bad. Be like, oh yeah, y'all definitely closing out night one because Roman and Seth, like, yo, if it's not, I don't get it. Like, It should be that, and it's not. And it's not that for a lot of these matches.
I feel like the reason why we could possibly, and I'm just saying possibly, the reason why we could possibly be feeling this way about it is because there's something that they're going to throw in and maybe swerve us with that we're not seeing.
That has nothing to do with any of that. Like that would be what's called an icing on the cake to it. You shouldn't be having to have that to make up for a lackluster start. That's the problem right there. Like, don't be like, oh, we're lackluster right now because at the end of it, we're going to do something incredible. It's like, nah, build it up something incredible. So when you add that, you're like, yo, that might be match of the year.
Like tipped over the edge, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, that is how you finish a PLE, like that type of talk. And y'all didn't do that with this.
It's like they're trying really hard to try to redo WrestleMania 40 buildup, and it's just not working nowhere.
Well, not even just that. I think about the match now. I think about like all the pieces now that you have. Like the bloodline is back together again. So you're going to throw that stuff in there. You might throw Solo in there. You might throw LA Knight in there somewhere.
They better not dare say bloodline rules anywhere near this fucking match. I'll be
but I'm just saying, like, just we got a week.
Yeah, exactly. We got a week.
But it's like, I feel like it might be like so overbooked at the end of it too, that it would have been dope if neither one of them had groups, you know? Like Seth doesn't have one, but Roman's on his own now. Seth's on his own now.
It's just them two. It's just them two.
It's just them.
They're just put everything else away. Like literally
big enough to do it on their own.
Do it like the Rock and Stone Cold at WrestleMania when they were in Seattle. It was just them. No groups, no interference. Like, yo, let these two boys that y'all put together at NXT and made one of the greatest factions in the world. The three of these cats, and you know, I don't want to exclude anything from John Moxley because all three of these cats are legends. All three of these cats have done way more in their career span than a lot of people. That is why you let these two go at it. Close the room to where it's just them. Let them do each other's moves. Let them get personal. Like, yo, give us a show like how we saw Rock versus Stone Cold. Because could you just imagine Seth Rollins taking like 5 spears before he go down? Like how Stone Cold was with the rock bottoms? And it's just them. And he stands up and he does the same thing as Triple H, man. And he ends it and let Roman spear. Like, bro, it's so much of a story that can be told in this match And it's like somebody, it was like I presented you this story and it's Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, and y'all like, we gonna make it in the scary movie though. Like what?
Total opposite genre, not even close.
How about we just drop the sale is gonna be up there already. Let's just drop that sale down on this match and have it that way. I don't want anybody else in this match. I don't want anybody else in this.
I mean, again, you don't have to. You can tell all of them stay back. Like it can be like that.
They're not going to. They booked this thing for run-ins, man. Solo, Bloodline, LA Knight.
Yeah. Probably
Zilla for run-ins.
Zilla probably gonna make his debut here.
Yeah, it's booked for run-ins, man.
So that's how we started off.
Don't care.
Move on, man.
Next.
You know.
We're pressed for time.
They are
pressed for time.
We're not gonna talk about how the Vision stood tall against
We're pressed for time, man.
What Vision?
The Vision, man. They got Logan, Braun, Austin, and Maxine.
We know the people. We know the people.
And Maxine Morgan. Yeah, no thanks.
We're pressed for time.
Oh, so y'all don't have nothing to say on this one?
No.
Okay. Another wonderful night for Danhausen, as he just continues to intertwine himself now with Joe Hendry as well in the mix, along with EO, Liv, Dominic, and JD McDonough. Quite interesting that they don't have the women's world champion doing anything right now.
Is she hurt or something or anything?
No.
Perfectly fine. Able to wrestle, able to go. Just, I don't think they want, you know what it is? I don't think they want another issue where she get a knot on her head like they did WrestleMania. I really have a feeling like I just don't think they want her to have all of the, because again, like there's a lot of picture ops and stuff that got to get taken, and having this big bump on your head and stuff like that. Although she don't care, I know probably someone has said something.
We can Photoshop that out, man. We know how to. We can do that.
Yeah, but not everybody can. Not everybody about to do that.
I can't take this picture.
Well, I mean, this is your guys right here.
No. Joe Hendry's my guy. I never said Danhausen was my guy.
You don't mess with Joe Hausen? The Joe Hausen tag team coming?
No, thanks. I'm gonna make my guy the butt of every joke now. He's the freaking viral sensation to this.
Mm-hmm.
Sad.
Wow, it seems like this was our main event. LA Knight taking on Jacob Fatu, and they the twos, and looks like the ones standing tall. Very funny though how why is this the match that's closing out Raw and Seth and Roman ain't?
It doesn't make sense.
I was like, since when was this the one to close this out? Like, okay. Because all of us understand that, like, this is a filler match. Why this the main event? Honestly, I would have loved it to have been something to deal with Chad Gable and Penta to close this out.
Very much so.
Because they ain't done nothing with that.
But the amount of effort they put in on, like, trying to get this bloodline 2.0, 3.0, whatever, going again. And yeah, man, I think we're, I don't know, maybe I'm looking too far into the future, but I feel like we're placing our War Games team together right now. Cool. Like from here to, when is that, November?
Yeah.
I don't know who, that's a long time of him. Maybe, no, but you can at least see where the line's drawn, you know. Mm-hmm. You'll still have a bloodline sort of deal. LA Knight, Royce Keys, and a handful of others. Maybe Seth, maybe, you know, stuff like that. So I think that's the whole. Honey, hey, I'm just.
No, I know. It's just I hate it.
So,
What you hate Bloodline story right now?
No, I'm not. I'm tired of Bloodline War Games. Can we just do something else?
ain't no other groups.
I know. I'm flabbergasted.
You want the vision in it?
Is that a serious question, brother?
You said you didn't want Bloodline.
I'd rather have a bunch of mini houses in War Games than another Bloodline versus whoever the hell. And
So
see
you're taking the vision.
if you throw in CM Punk and Seth and all the same people in there, it's like the same shit we've been seeing the last couple of years.
So you're taking the vision in.
Yeah, that's what they've been doing with all of WWE. How many times have we seen the Tribal Chief in a WrestleMania main event? How many years has this been? How many years for Cody Rhodes? Cody Rhodes.
Hey man, he got there late.
5 years straight since he's been here, and they continuously. I think he's not late. He's gotten way more than anything his dad or Goldust has gotten.
This is true.
So again, I say this is what y'all
got
want.
title,
Right?
Goldust got title matches though.
Yeah, but not no main event. Not main event WrestleMania.
Deonne, don't start.
Cold Day in Hell. Maybe that was the one.
I feel it's drifting. I'm gonna row us back to land.
Because the fact this motherfucker got the nerve to be like, oh, Goldust got some titles, sir.
Goldust was hot.
Have you been drinking tonight? Breathe.
It's covered. He's been drinking.
It's in my bad blood, Koozie.
He got a bad blood. I love it.
It was here in Atlanta, so I went.
Yes. Well, that's how Monday Night Raw went. Now we move on to a little NXT. I mean, I don't know what, Monday Night Raw was nothing to brag about. It was what it was.
Is it philosophical question? Is it because we're getting older?
No.
Is it not carrying the same just gravitas it used to do? Because remember, we grew up with superstars, larger than life characters, right?
It's nothing to do with that, Deonne. It's a fact of how they are programming this. And to be honest with you, I would like to do something with us to where not, necessarily on this episode, but maybe being able to take some time and actually breaking down how we would have went about this. Because say if I was to say, let's take all the elements we have for this Monday Night Raw. This is all we get. We got to rework this to make this a Raw that can at least get an 8 out of 10. And we could have done a better job in how we made this look. So the elements are there. It's just the way that y'all executed it, especially with what we're building up to. It just didn't connect. It didn't deliver.
Yeah.
Even the same thing with this, Jay Uso's return, he's been gone for weeks, and it did not get any type of pop. Not because he's not popular, but because it was just wait, is this the end of the show?
Yeah.
Because nobody was expecting this to be the closing match. Nobody's expecting this to be one of the highlights of SummerSlam.
I don't think anybody cared.
No. We knew what it was. It's to fill up slots so they could be in it, be a part of the SummerSlam crew. We get it. They're going to check off all the boxes they need to. But to make this the last match of Raw, and it's and we have other pressing matches that should be addressed, and we're not addressing them. It's that's interesting to be the second to last Raw before SummerSlam. It's an interesting take. But we're going to breeze through NXT. We had Nico Vance taking on his former partner, Shawn Spears. And Shawn Spears won by disqualification in this match, being separated now from the culling and trying to show the remaining 2 members a lesson in betraying the master. Then we also had Jada Parker putting it to Natty and beating Natty by TKO. Thea Hale threw in the towel, and
That's a Rings of Saturn, man.
Yeah, Rings of Saturn, man. But she had her, I believe, in a clover leaf before the towel was thrown in by Thea Hale. Honey, your thoughts on this match? I could just see your facial expressions. You seem so passionate about what happened with this match.
Dumb. The result, the way it was done, was dumb. The match was good, but there was I understand why, but I was just like, really? That's how we gonna do Natty? The boat? Got it.
It be that way sometimes, but we will see what happens with Jada Parker now that she has defeated Natty. Will it be more, or does she move and put her sights on other things? We shall find out as NXT continues. This, however, got real interesting.
Spicy.
Now, very spicy. It's a very spicy, very nice. Very nice. Kendall Gray does not back down when it comes to this NXT title and how she defends it, when she defends it. She is proving a lot of people that may be doubters and have turned them into believers, but some people are saying she may have bitten off more than she can chew, as she is now going to be defending her title in a rematch with Lola Vice at Heatwave, but it's not going to be a regular match. They are taking it to the Underground, a match where Lola Vice is undefeated. Now, the question that has been sparking, does Lola get her title back, or does Lola get her first defeat in the Underground from Kendall Gray? Deonne, let's start with you.
I think it's Lola's first defeat in the Underground. I think the amount of what they've done with Kendall so far has sort of led me to that one. I was like, oh, we're pushing her, and it's an opportunity for her to get like really down and gritty. In your house reference, because I'll go back to the Mankind Shawn Michaels match, like how Shawn Michaels finally got dirty. You know what I mean? Like this could be her sort of situation. And Shawn Michaels in the back, he knows that. Like she might need that a little bit because she's been compared to Kurt Angle a lot too, who's just a wrestling machine. But let's see what else you can do. So I think that will like solidify her as being like what the be all end all for NXT in that women's division for that NXT women's title. So then Lola might get her first loss in that one.
Honey, same question.
I do think the same, but I don't want it to be her loss. I want her to hold on to that Underground streak. But if you're doing that and you're giving her back the title, what do you do with Kendall Gray? And Kendall Gray's right now, like she's got flames at her right now because everybody's just on her and she's doing really well. She hasn't, she shows no signs of dropping the ball anytime soon. So I respect the not backing down from Lola, but I wouldn't underestimate Lola.
Man, Lola, put her ass to sleep and get your title back, man. Fuck all that. Oh, no, I don't need her losing in the Underground. So whatever, I'm going to be the difference when hearing this. Screw all of that. Show them why Vice City stands tall and Kendleton must fall, okay? You let them know.
Kendleton.
Let them know, Lola. So we'll see what happens at Heatwave when they face an Underground match. I believe that's 2 weeks away as well. I believe that's next week. But we'll get that. Then we also had the 10th wonder of the world debut. Rayna Vulcan took on Skylar Ray, and let me tell you something. If you see Skylar back at Evolve, you know why.
Poor Skylar, man.
Or Skylar, bro. Like, I don't like getting your back cracked like that. Yo, or just how the kids said, getting cracked like that is a new meaning.
What a great choice of words.
Yo, she should get a shirt like that. Who getting cracked tonight? I need that shirt.
about to call
Real Deonne, nothing, Deonne.
No, I was just
call Reign of Oka broke back mountain because she breaking girls' backs.
I'm always here for a good torture rack. No one's done the torture rack since Lex Luger. So the fact that she brings that out, and we saw that as her move when she debuted. The fact that that's her finisher now, like, yeah, she's yeah, man. Like I always try to say the right things here. Like she's a big enough woman to be able to pick someone up like that and just break them, and you believe it. And everything she did in that match, it looked like it hurt. So I'm digging it, man. The name I got to get used to a little bit, just get a little more used to the name. Hear it sounds like, because she can roll like her R's and all, right, or the tongue or whatever, and say it way better. I can't do that. So
just focus on the Reina part.
Yeah. So no, I think get used to that. But she looked, yeah, man. We already saw or thought what she was gonna be, and she's gonna be breaking girls over there for a while.
We're gonna keep it pushing because Honey is immature. There was also a street fight against Evil Tony D.
Nope.
Go ahead. No. Because that's what y'all want tonight. Y'all want it off the rails. So go ahead. What you about to say, Deonne?
Why does picture look like an old kung fu movie, man?
Tiger style.
All is missing is the Japanese lettering on the side and the subtitle and the words at the bottom like a poster.
Because that's a very red blood. Was that red? Was that blood in his mouth? Right?
Yes, yeah, that's blood in his mouth.
He busted his lip. Yes, he got his lip.
It was a street fight.
Just making sure.
No, that's food coloring, Deonne.
Who knows, man? Like those karate.
No, it's Pasta Mania. It's Pasta Mania sauce.
It's the marinara sauce from Pasta Mania.
No, that's from the Hokios.
I just want to know where Tony D get a crop top bulletproof vest from.
Bro, why was he wearing that? Oh God, I'm glad someone said it. Why?
Yeah,
it looked stupid.
That shit looked too small. I was like, yo, they got full body ones. Like they go all the way.
You were better off going back to the Don tracksuit. Like, come on. What is that?
Yeah, bro,
or just break out all denim and no shirt.
Bro, that bitch stopped right here. Right here, Deonne. Like what I say, like
I see it here.
Yeah, why your belly button out? Bro, my nigga belly button is exposed right now. With a bulletproof vest though. Like that's not a good look.
And a kendo stick in your hand.
You got a kendo stick in your belly button out, bro. Like, nah. Nah. Yeah. That was an incredible match, but the way it ended off.
Yeah.
I just love being right. I just love being right. I just love when I'm right, man.
Didn't we all agree with this though?
No, we did not. We did not. Y'all said y'all want him to make the jump. Go ahead.
Oh, I did say I want to make the jump. Yeah.
I'm the one said he should go to NXT, get his stuff in.
Roll the tape.
You were no matter which way he goes. Yours was either or.
Wait, did I?
Okay.
I gotta have to.
No, you said you wanted him to go up. You said go up. Okay. Like Deonne's was like either or, but you was like it should be to the E. It shouldn't be nowhere else, is what you had said. So.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
But I'm the one that said he should go make his way to NXT, get his titles before he goes up. And we saw it happen, man. Mike Santana is in NXT. Goodness gracious. Great balls of fire.
Oh, God. Ugh, no.
Hey, man, those first few minutes of that Samoa Joe match was really good. Like, it was.
Hey, speaking of which,
hated that.
I don't know if y'all watched Dark Side of the Ring.
I watched this one.
But that Necro Butcher versus Samoa Joe. Never knew.
Didn't see that. I didn't see that one.
No, I don't think.
I still haven't
I saw the
I haven't
TNA
gotten
one.
past the TNA thing yet.
Oh yeah, no, this one just aired, and
Oh, I did see something that he said. Are you talking about?
I'm just talking about the whole thing in general. Like I just
I
that was
I was like, well, damn.
That was a crazy match. We won't get into it because y'all haven't seen it, but just know, I wouldn't be eating when I watched that. And it is quite gruesome. I will say that.
Stomach it.
Necro Butcher is definitely one of those. If you want to talk about deathmatch legends,
yeah,
that's definitely one of them. And that match was a real wrestling. Like that was a real match. Like that was not no like how how they want to go is fake. Like watching the way Samoa Joe won, it was like this is violent.
Was that the match that he did the senton on the stairs?
No.
Oh.
Nah, this was way worse. This man was like driving this dude whole skull in the concrete on the floor, like from the actual like hard part of the ring and throwing them down, or trying to do like how Randy Orton does that flip slam. They tried to do that. Yeah, they tried to do that outside in the crowd, and it was slippery. And it didn't go right. And that dude's head went straight like this, head first. And he was like, Samoa was like, yo, you all right? He was like, keep going. I'm like, to end the match, Joe kicked him in the face. Like, I don't mean like, no, like, hey, super, like this was, finish him. Roundhouse, bow. Could not get up. He got a TKO. It wasn't even a pin. It was a TKO. And the dude couldn't get up.
Like, for real?
That's so dangerous.
You gonna see it. Like, like Samoa really kicked him in the face.
That's
because dangerous. Like it got because like Necro's mind was and you'll start to learn like these divides when it comes to the hierarchy and kind of like classism that they do with race, like with wrestling. Like of course WWE is the major leagues, and then you have the independent circuit, and of course WWE will tend to look down on the indies and stuff like that, like Ring of Honor and all of these places. And then there's this supposed thing that like Ring of Honor people look down on these folks that do what's called death matches and stuff like that. Like a lot of them look at them as like lower tiered wrestlers, just as much as all of them look down on smaller promotions that they consider to be backyard wrestling, where it's not like a full legitimate one. They have them in gymnasiums and stuff like that, so they consider them backyard. But you start to see like that there is like some truth in that among certain places and stuff like that. Not to say it's a full wide thing, but this was one of the leading things that led Necro to Samoa Joe at that time, which was being able to go, hey, if like Joe at that time was the epitome of the independent wrestler. Like if you wanted to go like, hey, who's the face of this? Him, that guy. That guy is the superstar of this thing, and he's going to go all the way like we've seen him do. And at that time, he was in Ring of Honor. And so Necro wanted to show that a deathmatch wrestler could go toe-to-toe with a legit wrestler. Like, that's all he wanted. And they like, when I say it is up there with like Bruiser Brody type matches, like Necro was really punching Samoa Joe in the face.
Like New Jack,
like closed fist jaw like that. Oh, you let me do it, and I'm gonna do it again type shit. Like, oh, okay, bro. Like that type of stuff. Like it was just like, yeah. And the dude refused to kick out. I mean, refused to like, take the full pin. And he was just like, and Samoa Joe had clicked in his head, was just like, okay, I see what this guy's trying to do. Let's let him do it. And so he started to do everything Necro said to do, and it was just dog walking Necro, but Necro kept getting up. It's violent, but it also is just like, it's one of those. It's crazy to see but remind you of when you have someone that really wants something and they figure out like this is what they're good at and the life that it leads to for them, and it's way more than they could have ever imagined. Like it's very gruesome, but you start to see okay, I see what this is type stuff. Mm-hmm. It still does have this sort of like feel good at the end because it's still one of the most talked about matches today as far as like independent circuit goes.
I'll check that one out.
Yeah, it's definitely worth the watch. But just know you'll have to look away a couple of times like, ooh, okay. Did not need to see that. Did not know that they were doing this. Okay. Yeah. A lot of the glass tubes are involved.
Lord.
Yeah, it's those type of matches. Yeah. So if you haven't watched the latest edition of Dark Side of the Ring, please go check it out. It is on YouTube. It is on the Vice TV YouTube channel, the Vice channel, and as well as Dark Side of the Ring's YouTube channel. They're in a collaboration. So you are able to check those out and the 3-part TNA episode. So I will ask this because I don't know if I think Honey was there for that one. But I asked you, Deonne, you said you watched the TNA ones?
Mm-hmm.
What was your takeaway from all 3 parts? What was your takeaway from this?
Dixie Carter was horrible, and it felt like a fluff piece for Jeff Jarrett a little bit. Like we didn't get into a lot. Like he went over his drinking and stuff like that, but if they were going to intertwine TNA in there, they missed a lot of stuff for TNA. Like the stuff after they lost the Spike deal, they were just floating out on networks, man. And then like Billy Corgan, there was no mention of him whatsoever. We all had the thought about Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff coming in there and doing what they did. We saw that writing on the wall as soon as they came in when it actually happened. So it definitely felt like a big fluff piece for Jarrett, because I stopped watching after the last part, and it felt more, and I was like, oh, this was a fluff piece. When they started showing the AEW footage and had Tony Khan on there for some reason, I was like, oh, okay, I'm kind of right in my assertion, and I was done with it after that. Only had a few minutes left, but yeah, it was a lot of TNA stuff that was just missing. So I thought I was getting more of the TNA story too, but it was more like just Jeff's time there with them, but none of the other stuff. But yeah, a fluff piece for Jeff Jarrett a little bit. I'm not sure why. He's already in Hall of Fame. I thought I was going to get more out of it, and I just didn't. It was unfortunate, especially for 3 parts. I would have loved a little bit more of TNA, like how they broke up the main event Mafia and the other stuff that
we didn't address. None of that.
They should have titled it differently, because I feel like the title threw everybody off, because it said Jeff Jarrett and the battle for TNA. If anything, you should have just put Jeff Jarrett's battle in TNA or something like that, or just Jeff Jarrett's story, I don't know. There was just so much that wasn't even in there, like you said. And we talked about that on the faction too. Like it was just cool. And even Jeff Jarrett, I would say, because I did go to the screening the first night when it aired, I definitely think that Jeff Jarrett felt a little hesitant about putting it out. I'm not sure why, because he did say that with his own mouth. He's like, I wasn't sure about doing this, but we did it. And even the creator, Evan Hussey, he said and shared that they definitely could have gone on more episodes on that one topic. There was just only so much that they could work with. A lot of calls that they made. A lot of people didn't answer to want to be interviewed and stuff like that. Yeah. So,
but I don't even remember like the whole Jeff Jarrett like drinking problems and stuff. Like it was some good insight into his life at the beginning, like with his wife passing and all that stuff. So like okay, and then the stuff with Owen would really hit home again. Mm-hmm. But everything after that, like once he got fired, Vince fired him on air. It's like, man, I'm gonna go start my new company and do with my dad and all that stuff. And here comes Vince Russo. Like it was getting me in there at the beginning. But I think I wanted more like the TNA story too. But I think you're right too, honey. The way it was titled made it feel like we were gonna get all the TNA stuff, but we just got a little bit of it. and Dixie apparently just got fired and disappeared. Yeah. Left me wanting more.
Man, you know, it's two sides to every story. Well, there's three sides to every story, and that's what I say about it. Like with even like with Jeff, it's like you're leaving something out when it comes to this, and you can feel it. Like there's no way just that CMLL appearance was the only time that you acted out. Like I don't believe that. So that's why, like, to your point, it's just like this really feels like a fluff piece. And like y'all both said, I don't think they could decide whether or not are we telling the story of TNA or are we telling the story of Jeff Jarrett.
Mm-hmm.
Why did the Jeff Hardy stuff have to even be in there?
That's what I was just gonna say. And Jeff was randomly thrown in there. It was just like, where's the line drawn? Because I don't remember who we're talking about.
I think because it goes with what was supposed to be dealing with Jeff Jarrett at the time when it came to that, because of the impact that it was having, and that was supposedly, I guess, also too thrown on him when that happens. And so I think that was why they tried to show that focus. But the two things that I saw that I didn't like was, one, it felt like everyone was prepped because all of them were saying the same thing. Between Scott Steiner, Matt, Jeff, Crockett,
D'Lo,
and D'Lo, like all of them were saying the same thing. So it was just like, okay, y'all have been prepped on what to say and what not to say, and it shows. And then for it to be like y'all ending it with saying, like, you know, TNA's story is Jeff Jarrett's story, and it's like that's absolutely not true. Like, TNA is something that should stand alone. You should be talking about a lot of the stuff that's going on, because the fact that you mentioned this, you don't bring up Abyss, you don't bring up Perk Angle during this time and like what he's going through. You're just
they glossed over the Kurt Angle stuff a little bit by saying like he was going through the stuff he was going through.
Bro, there's so much.
It was implied.
That's a whole episode in itself.
Yeah, it is.
Jeff Hardy is the fact that you don't talk about the Broken Era is a whole episode in itself. Like, this should have been like TNA and Jeff Jarrett intertwined in a 3-parter is not something that you should have fully done. I think talking about Jeff Jarrett's life all the way through and then including the start of TNA, because when you start talking about the Awesome Kong stuff, when you start talking about the Jeff Jarrett stuff, when you start talking about the Jeff Hardy stuff, it's like, okay, now it's like we're shifting from Jeff into telling the TNA story, but we only get one more episode and we're not even filling this thing in. Like, you don't tell us about Main Event Mafia. You don't tell us about when Magnus was champ. You don't talk about when you had all of these other stars that WWE was writing off and people were coming over here, like Drew McIntyre getting his wings. Like, somebody to say, like, had Drew McIntyre not come to TNA, you would not have the Drew McIntyre that you have now in WWE.
Like, was that post Jarrett though? Was that post?
Yeah, that was
he got fired.
That's when Dixie was gone. That's when they had it. That's when the people owned it. And it was the Impact Anthem. Yeah, when Anthem owned it. And I think too, they may not have permission to talk about that era from Anthem. So I can also see why that may not have been included, because the fact Austin Aries is not discussed as champion, the fact that Penta is a champ, like, it's arguably to say, like, you do not have WWE's roster today without TNA and Ring of Honor. So for y'all to belittle it, in my opinion, to just try to soak it up to say, oh yeah, well, it's Jeff Jarrett's story, and you, like, when you talk about TNA, you talk about Jeff. It's like, no, bro, no, that's not a good way for y'all to spin that, and that just further makes me believe this is a puff piece to make him look good. So I'm more curious as to what did happen. You brought up the stuff with you and your current wife, which is Kurt's former wife. I don't particularly care about that too much because that's y'all business. But I'm more curious as to when you're talking about, I've switched to vodka and I'm drinking like this, like, what were you really doing? Because if the pinnacle of you is being a wrestler and you put that in jeopardy by going out there drunk, that, like, there's other layers of you getting to that. And now I want to know what were those times like that built that to get there. And it's like y'all kind of glossed over that, like for him to have the whole conversation of I looked down and I didn't want a beer gut, so I switched to vodka. I'm like, so this dude turned up. And all it was is, oh, I need to go to rehab now. I'm like, okay.
But even when he got, I will say one thing about Jeff Jarrett. The parts that he was, obviously it was his story, but he seems like a really good storyteller.
He is.
So
but he's arrested.
He started listening at the screening. He could have been talking all night. He was damn near close to talking all night. Screening.
Yeah. So the fact that he like sort of got me in about like, hey man, he went to rehab. He did all this. He was taking notes. And then as soon as he got on the plane, man, he asked for whatever drink he asked for.
Rum and Coke.
And that was it. Like the buildup was so much like, oh, he's gonna get a water, But then you turned, man. Rum and Coke.
So that's what I'm saying. I'm like, where are the incidents where that got really hard? Like, where is like Kurt's ex saying, like, like this did kind of test us, this did do this, but Jeff's a faithful person. For him to like had a conversation of just like, hey, you need to go to rehab, and it's like, all right, I'll go. I met one person that then went to rehab where you said it one time and they were like, okay, yeah, I need to go to rehab. I ain't never, ever seen someone go, yeah, you're right. And the only time that didn't happen is after they didn't hit rock me bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Like we didn't like, yo, I think you need to go to rehab. I think you're right.
I will say this. It does make me want a deep dive into TNA. So
yeah, I think
it does make me want that.
They need something separate. Like that should have I don't think the two should have been intertwined the way that it was told. I think it should have started with TNA. It could have started at the time when it's like, hey, WCW is closing. And people saying like, yo, we don't really have nowhere to wrestle. And even like in, Chris Jericho's narrating tone. And then comes a former WCW superstar who decides to step up and provide a place for wrestlers. And then that's when they go, hey, I'm Jeff Jarrett. You probably know me from WWE. And I am also the founder of Total Nonstop Action, also known as TNA. And then this when we start talking about TNA.
About TNA.
Not Jeff Jarrett. TNA.
It's just TNA. And all the tribulations and stuff through.
Yeah.
He went through while he was at TNA.
Let's do it without having Jim Cornette or Vince Russo on a panel, please.
I'm telling y'all now, Jim Cornette and Vince Russo should stay as far away from wrestling as humanly possible. Those are two fucking cancers of the wrestling industry, and they need to both be put out to pasture.
Especially, can I say one thing? Vince Russo, yes, he needs to like. This man talks about he's doing a TV show. Like, no, clown, it's a wrestling show. Like, people are watching for wrestling, not to see some midget some little person in a trash can, doing whatever in the trash can. You know what I mean? So, but I will say this too. Did Jim Cornette ever say anything like mildly racist? Has he?
Yes.
A lot. Okay.
Yes.
Excuse me a little bit because this man is a wrestling encyclopedia.
He is.
And
don't mean he didn't tell he ain't said nigger get off my porch.
That's right. What I'm saying. Like that's the thing. Like he has all these pictures that all this, like his basement, his attic, his everything is like a treasure of wrestling, like memorabilia. This man knows stuff from like the 70s off the top of his head, 80s, 90s. I feel like there could be a useful thing for him to do, but he loves it so much
the useful
that it's just like
is to go take a shotgun and go put that man out to pasture.
Stop it, man.
It is, bro. Like again, bro, there comes a time where it's time for you to hang it up. And the thing is, I think because he loves this so much that you start to get out of touch with what's going on. And I think that's the thing. Like, I think there is an encyclopedia of knowledge to sit down and talk with this man about to see if you're doing right. Like, I'm not saying to not take advice from Jim Cornette. Like, this man, like you said, is an encyclopedia.
Yeah.
But to be in something day to day, to be into something where you're involved like you were with TNA, absolutely not, because you don't know how to grow a business. You know the rules of the game, you know the ins and outs of it, but you yourself, give me your biggest success.
I mean, he was over OVW for like one of the best classes of WWE has ever had.
Right. But that's not all the way on him. Then you move them to WWE. Those are the ones that made them into superstars. Remember, when he had them, Batista still had a fucking chain and a lock on with contacts in his eyes. And you got Brock Lesnar cutting moonsault backflips off of the top turnbuckle, damn near about to hurt himself because the dude is the size of an NFL linebacker. And that's when John Cena was the prototype.
We all start somewhere.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, being able to teach them the technicality of the business, by all means, I think there is something that you do pick that brain about. But for you to bring him on from a day-to-day operative, like,
I don't think that'll ever happen again. That'll never happen again.
You were out of touch when you got in there for TNA. Same thing, like I say, with a lot of those folks in WWE. Like, I think y'all should be more on a consulting basis when it comes to y'all knowledge, because a lot of the stuff that y'all know and y'all learn was at a time where fucking black people could not go to the same bathroom as you. So how do I believe you will write a good story for someone that looked like me or looked like Honey or looked like Deonne? Yeah. I don't trust that. They're out of date. That's the thing about them, is that
outdated. That's the best word. Outdated. And Vince Russo is just a lost cause. Jim Cornette is outdated. Vince Russo got a screw loose because he's
no. What it was, and I chalked this up perfectly for Vince Russo. If Vince Russo wrote for Jerry Springer, he'd have a daytime Emmy.
Yes, he would. Yes,
that's what he wrote for.
But see, nobody in WCW or TNA, he didn't have to check with nobody. He was in WWE. He had Vince to be like, yeah, we're not doing that. Or could you imagine some of the stuff he's probably pitched for a Monday Night Raw? And Vince was like, no. But then the stuff that got through, you're like, okay, it got through. But he had nobody to sort of tell him no in any place. And this man essentially tried to kill 2 companies within 10 years. Like, he almost did it. Hulk Hogan and Bischoff almost did it too. Yeah,
that's what they are, though. So, but I implore y'all to check out that side of the ring. We just now getting to half the show, and we're at 2 hours.
What?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Deonne. I gotta be up at 7. Excuse me, 6.
Yeah. So, some confusing news that I think some of us need to clear up, because it's been on the internet supposedly that they shut down Busted Open at SiriusXM, and that Busted Open is no longer going to be doing a show, and that they got replaced by WWE Radio, which was announced. To clear this up, so people are not thinking that this happened. Yes, WWE did take the slots that Busted Open has with creating WWE Radio for SiriusXM, but what is happening is Busted Open is being put under the WWE umbrella. So now it is an official part of the WWE. Yes, so David LaGreca, Bubba Ray, and of course Mark Henry, all of them will still be there. I'm not 100% sure it's still going to be called Busted Open, but the show, the dynamic, and everything that they talk about will still be in effect when it comes to the Busted Open podcast, but it is just now a part of the WWE Radio umbrella. So more like a congratulations to them being able to be picked up by this. Not sure exactly what's going to come of WWE Radio. Perhaps maybe, Corey Graves' show is put on there. Maybe perhaps a few other places like the No Contest podcast with Ice Cube's son and everything, you know, you might start to see some of those be able to become on WWE Radio. So the more we start to find out, the more we'll let y'all know and have a further discussion on it. But this is just more in the announcement phase. So we will continue pushing on. Now, the big news that has been talked about is, I'm going to lay this out very simple. Very simple. If you have heard, Rhea Ripley cannot compete as the WWE Women's Champion due to an injury, so she will not be able to defend her title at SummerSlam. Thus, we will be having a 5-woman ladder match to determine the interim WWE Women's Champion. So many things about what I just said we probably need to have a discussion on. But to add to this, supposedly, AJ Lee will be added into this ladder match and has been most likely the one who is going to become the interim WWE Women's Champion to face Rhea Ripley at a later date.
Does that make her the 6th woman, or is it still 5?
Still 5.
Okay.
Now, I will say this. Found it very odd that they had a 5-person ladder match. I was like, that doesn't make sense whatsoever. Normally, it's an even match of people.
So you said that.
I was like, why is it 5? And I'm like, okay, scratching head right now.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know how that will work.
Is this for more star power at SummerSlam too? Is that what this is too? Or
honestly, I think this is the best you could get out of the current situation that just happened. We've talked about it before. None of the women that they're adding in this, it help them to have the championship, especially if you're doing this interim championship, which I don't think you should be doing whatsoever. I think if Rhea cannot be champion, she should be stripped of the title and she should fight her way back to it. Period. Because I don't see you doing that when Naomi was hurt. You didn't make nobody else interim champion and she came back to get her title shot. And I'm talking about before she got pregnant, not this one. She had to give up the gold belt. Very funny how now we get it back and then Rhea goes to it, but this is how you do it to where no one gets hurt. Because giving Jade the belt, just for an example, and then let's say Rhea's only out for 3 more weeks, and then we get to what's in September? Probably a Crown Jewel or something like that, or WrestlePalooza, and she loses. Making her a paper champion would be horrible. Making Tiffany Stratton, my client, a paper champion would be horrible. You know how you get over on this, though? Put the part-timer as the champ. Because who doesn't want to see AJ Lee versus Rhea?
I do.
That's how you fix that. That's how you fix that ladder match. Now, none of the ladies that's in there gets hurt. None of them are paper champions. None of them have to have a bad taste in their mouth as champion. And hey, we also get to I get to have exactly what I always wanted. AJ Lee holding a real WWE women's title. No disrespect to the Divas belt, but I, just like the other godmother of wrestling, Paige, I want to see them with these world titles, and at least put in the history books as that, to say I was a WWE women's champion. Again, no disrespect to the Divas belt, but that WWE women's champion, man, that puts you with the Trish Stratuses, the Litas, the Jackies, the Victorias, the Jazzes. Like that you're in that class when I see you holding that belt.
Doesn't make sense because it protects everybody else.
Protects everybody else, man. The Mickey James, yeah. Honey, your thoughts?
I'm not mad at it if that were to happen. I just don't like, it's always our usual issue. We don't trust TKO to be that smart. Well,
I mean, I think this is the only way you could do it. I think this is the only way you make that work. because I don't think no one else gets a pop from that ladder match. Because it'll be like, oh, Jay got it again just so she can lose it to Rhea. Oh, Tiffy got it again just so she can lose it to Rhea. Oh, Charlotte's another champion, gets another title reign, and then is she going to lose it to Rhea or is she going to keep it? That's not fair to any of them. And we still got 2 more slots to fill.
Yeah.
And if you look at it, there's no one else to fill that makes sense with that. Except maybe Lash or Chelsea.
I was gonna say, yeah, Chelsea would be good in there. Or Lash.
And Chelsea, and this can't be Chelsea's first win.
No. They're gonna ruin it right off the bat if they give it to her.
And then I agree with Lynette about putting Julia in there, but Julia on main event now.
Julia is here today, gone in 2 weeks or 62 days, whatever. I don't know.
Yep. That'd be crazy if that's how long she really was on television. Bird Lady is on Raw, Cedric. So unless she makes the jump, but again, her being a transitional champion doesn't help. AJ is the only one that can take that hit while still being able to do stuff. We're gonna talk about Jordynne in just a minute. But yeah. We'll see exactly what happens. SummerSlam is next week, but this is the rumor that is going around currently when it comes to AJ Lee and her potential return to the WWE. Now, let's talk about the world of Bayley. The wonderful.
She's not going anywhere. She's not going anywhere. She's fine.
Well, here's my thing. Here's my little tidbit. My little tidbit on this. I feel like Bayley has the potential to where she could change WWE contracts forever and re-signing. I feel like we're at a pivotal moment where there is a lot of weight that Bayley holds when it comes to this, where she can make some really big decisions for herself. Now, I'm going to ask you, as someone who is a fan of Bayley and also someone who believes that Cody Rhodes should wrestle till he's 90 and WrestleMania, I would ask you, what are at least 3 things Bayley should ask for in this contract negotiation to re-sign?
Oh, God, man. Shoot. That's on the spot. Man, Will, this is a tough one.
Look at you, speechless.
Because I'm just thinking, like, just trying to negotiate a contract for her when she's pretty much done everything.
Right. That's a lot of power, though. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of leverage. So what are at least some things that it's like, yo, to make this make sense, and I'm here for another 5 years? Keep in mind what even people are saying in the chat of this could be a time where you could go run with your best friend as CEO in AEW and still make headlines.
Yeah, and I don't think if I was WWE, I would want that to happen. Especially with Bayley. She's been pretty loyal there, I suppose, for the most part, right? Man, it's got to be. What would I ask for Bayley? I would love more title runs, man. More main event title runs. Dang, honey, help me out. We gotta come up with 3 things.
3 things
that we asking Bayley about Bayley's new contract in WWE. Like 3 things that needs to be in there.
Let me give y'all an example, because you know they need notepads. They need notepads when I ask these type of questions.
I was gonna say main event WrestleMania. Or be in the women's main event for WrestleMania. That's definitely one thing.
That trademark to her name would be great. Because what? Do we know her real name?
Pamela.
That's right.
The head tilt.
And I forget. I know it's a Hispanic last name. I just can't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah, but still, she's made a name with Bayley.
Yeah, Martinez. That's it.
Oh, that was before she got in there.
So trademarking the name, headlining WrestleMania, and you say title shots?
All of them. I don't know, man. Like, given her pick of opponents, like letting her, so now it won't be creative control or anything, but just a pick of opponents.
Man,
she really wants to wrestle.
Screw all that. Bring back the hugger.
She ain't doing that. As much as I loved hugging Bayley, that it was a different time, man.
No, nothing made me happier than seeing her pop those balloons, man. I
didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. I hated it, man.
I loved it.
A little piece of me died.
I thought it was funny.
Put that little hugger in a casket and bah!
A little piece of me died that day, man. It took me a long time to come back around to Bayley.
I was happy that she finally did it.
Yeah, I was like, now she grown. I hated looking at all that ass and she be acting like that. I'm like, man, I'm good. Then she started coming out grown at that buzz cut. I was,
oh Jesus.
Oh, okay, Pamela, I see you. I see you, Pamela. How you doing? I see you. Well, y'all let us know. What do you think Bayley? What are 3 things Bayley should put in her contract? And I will make sure to ask these questions in advance. So Deonne got his notebook because I would think him being a huge Bayley fan, he'd already had this teed up.
I just wanted to stay, man. Just sign the contract, Bayley. Stay a little while longer.
You acting like honey right now. Taking the easy way out. I just wanted to stay.
I really do. I honestly
he's clinging onto her leg while she's got her foot out the door. Like,
how am I supposed to make a clip out of this? I just hope she stays.
Deonne's like, I promise I won't sing the kangaroo song anymore. That's how you sound like.
So this is a perfect viral clip to put up. I just wanted to win, man. Hey, thank you for watching. Make sure you check out the Kayfabe Podcast. Like,
but hey, this would work. Like we've loved Bayley since NXT. We love to see her finish her career in WWE. She has one hell of a resume as a women's wrestler or as a wrestler in WWE. It'd be great to see her finish there. So whatever it takes to keep Bayley, I'm doing everything I can do to keep Bayley and mix her in with all these other people who are coming up in the roster with the women's roster too. So
it's kind of hard to do that when
it's
kind of hard to do that when
Cody Rhodes ass answer.
Yeah, that part. But
it's sweetly so good I drink it neatly.
Not the jingle. But I was gonna say though, it's kind of hard. It would be hard to entice Bayley to stay when we know she's gonna follow the Monet.
Why would she though? I know they're best friends, but both of them have like really good careers separately too. Like Bayley's time,
not for them to be together. They could be rivals too.
No, but Bayley's I don't know, man.
Not for none. In my opinion, Bayley and Sasha made better enemies than team for me.
I would not say that, boy. They was carrying during that pandemic era, boy. Them two there.
They were
the show. Like I tuned in to watch whatever. Okay. I tuned in to watch them two there, bro. The blueprint, Sasha and Bayley, like they were killing it. They were killing it, man.
I think it's just the style in AEW compared to what we've seen with Bayley. I don't want to see her go over there and I don't know, do things as uncharacteristic that she's done in the last, like her whole career. It's like Edge jumping off a cage through a table and hurt his leg.
But again, that's Edge. I don't think you see Bayley like that. If anything, I think you just see you get to see more of what's in Bayley's bag of wrestling with people like that. I don't think you're gonna have to see blood and guts everywhere like a Blake Monroe would have to do, or like a Tony Storm. I don't think you have to have all of that, but I think you get to see her take on like submission specialist like Mina Shafira and put on a banger of a match, or facing someone that got a bold personality like Tekla and what Bayley can bring to those type of promos, or even if you had like Britt Baker still there, but or Nyla Rose, or even like you said, like when Toni Storm comes back, there's a lot of potential there for her to place. Like I would love to see her and Thunder Rosa go at it, or her and Willow. Like there are a lot of people that would benefit more of Bayley being there than it would necessarily of Bayley needing to go there. Like you said, I think she can just stay in WWE, ride it all the way out until she's ready to go, and then even transition better. Like one of the things that I would negotiate in the contract is being able to have more appearances outside of the WWE. Put Bayley in movies, put Bayley in different stuff. Like let her go out, because that was one of the things that she mentioned, that everyone else gets to go do all this stuff with sponsorships, TV shows, movies, and like that was never offered to her. Not to say that the channels or anything like that didn't want her in there, but WWE never took any of it enough to go like, hey, here's a solid offer. We want you to be in this movie, or we want you to be in this TV show. So I would say be able to do that so you can expand the Bayley name, because I think a lot of people tend to get beside themselves when they say like, oh, she's the least successful horsewoman. I'm like, no, she's just the one who hasn't flipped it on the other side yet. And that's just yet, like keyword being yet. So that means we still have a whole lane of Bayley we have not seen that's outside of the ring. Inside of the ring, that girl has done way more than a majority. Like the only one that's really staying up with her is Becky. That's it.
Yeah, still to this day.
Yeah. Like Bayley still is in PLEs more often than any of these women, including her best friend, being at WrestleMania, selling out these shows, being a multi-time champion. Like she became, like she wore a whole bunch of belts. Bayley became IC champion. One thing I know both of them always wanted to see happen. So that's the stuff that I would negotiate for. Like get Bayley in a Marvel movie or a DC film. Like she's down to do that stuff. Put her in a rom-com or something like that. But like let Bayley, like I think that's if you want to make the next chapter for her, like put her as a sellable asset to the WWE and not just a asset in building up the women's division. And I would say also put that in the contract of having more creative control over the women's division. Like, yo, let me be in those rooms and talk this out with y'all of like how these matches should go. So that's why I say I think she has the ability to be able to really change WWE contracts forever.
Well, it's tough, especially with them already asking for pay cuts.
But that's the solid thing about it too. I think that's the way you can leverage a lot of that too, is by saying you want to be in a part of creative, like you're adding more work to yourself. And if you're not asking for a big increase, but you're bringing on a new role for yourself to better a system, it starts to balance itself out.
Mm-hmm.
Because I can understand someone like a Jasmine Nix that was just like, hey, man, I can't do $75,000 a year. I need more. And it was like, that's fine, but you are the third tier of a faction that most people don't look at. And that's how they seeing you right now. But if it was more of like, okay, single star, she just became champ, where she is streamlined to be able to go do this now, that could have been a better case to be able to present. But because you don't have that, that's why it turned into the way it did, of like being able to say, hey, like this is all we can do right now. And she made a better decision for herself because she's making way more money now with the stuff she's doing than she did being in WWE. So it all worked out in the end for him. But like with Bayley being an asset like she is, I think there's a way to be able to do all of that contract wise to where it makes it happy for her and works out in the end for all of them.
Don't go, Bayley. Don't go.
We shall see.
Hey, Bayley.
But you know who has went?
I want to know.
It seems the creative for Jordynne Grace. Recently, it has been said that WWE has no creative plans for Jordynne Grace here or in the foreseeable future. They have not came up with anything for her. They have no storyline. They cannot think of anything to do with Jordynne Grace. She is currently doing matches on Main Event, and that is about it.
Did we say it's like she'd be a dope United States champion? Like that belt is suited for her already. Why not give her a run with that? Tiffany don't need that title, man. Like, let's be honest. She don't need that title. That title, she's been the woman. She's been the person at the top of the mountain. Give this belt to someone or let somebody run with this belt who would need it and thrive with it. I'm not saying a belt changes everything, but it's something that she can compete for, at least. And we're looking for women to do, and we're looking for women for slots for the ladder match. She ain't nowhere to be found. So it's like, how can you not have anything for her when you look at your roster on Fridays too?
She's a perfect candidate for a U.S. Open challenge every week for the women. Like I could see her doing something like that, but I don't know what the issue is. I just don't know. Like, what did we do all of this for? It makes me upset. It makes me really upset.
Man, all I'm gonna say is this. That has to be the dumbest shit I've ever heard since that dude said the thing about I just don't see it with Chelsea Green. Like, right. I don't understand, like, again, who's back there, what dumb decisions y'all like to make, or just the idiocy that you do not see when it comes to these creative sides. But you know what? I'm not just going to talk about it. I'm also going to be about it, because here's a prime example of what could have happened. Hey, why don't you put her against Tiffany Stratton and let her win the U.S. title? One, it shows both of them as dominant athletes in a feud with one another. It doesn't have to be anything petty. It could be something where it is purely based off of strength. Or another thing you could do is do it to where you actually show both of these people's personalities, because both of them don't mind making a fool of themselves if it makes it right for the story. And the fact that you also have Blake Monroe up there, who can also be something that she could be going up against, and for y'all to only have her backstage attacking people and saying, allow me to introduce myself, lets me further know that there is a space for this woman to be here and actually build up the U.S. title division to be able to take on a Chelsea Green. Hell, she could have the same mentality that a Jade Cargill has. So for you to sit here and tell me you can find a storyline for Michin and BFAB, but you can't find me a story for Jordynne Grace and the performances that she puts on. But that was the thing that I said a long time ago with Jordynne Grace, of why I said she should not have gotten bumped up until she won that NXT title. And everybody kept trying to go, no, it's about that time she needs to go ahead and move up. If not now, then when? No. Because now they don't know where to place her. They don't have enough hype to them to feel like, okay, we can go ahead and put them on TV. You see what happens had JC Jane never won that title, it'd be her over there too in Main Event. It was able to show us what she could be as a champion and what she can do to hold an entire show in her hands. And we didn't get to see that with Jordynne except in TNA.
How do you not know? How do you not know what to do with a woman named the Juggernaut? How do you not know what to do?
Because you don't want to put others over her over others right now, because it's too fragile for them to take a hit. Because you can't let Nia Jax lose to her. You can't let Lash Legend lose to her right now. It makes no sense for her to wrestle Chelsea.
Like, why? I feel like those. I feel like we're Lash Legends. She's on the come up, but in Nia, she'll eat a pin, man. But you're missing
the big picture out of this. The big picture is because they want the women's division to fail. I want you to really look at the women's division this year, man. Hold on, just come with me. I want you to look at the women's division this year compared to last year. And I want you to see the epic decline of how they've been booking women's talent. The fact that we are in July and we did not get an Evolution this year.
Was that this year?
Yep.
Did we get it this year? Wait.
No. We did not get it this year.
Was Evolution last year?
Yeah.
Yep. We are not getting another one. We did not get an evolution.
Wake up and smell the coffee, Deonne.
Jeez, man, I went to that one.
That would have been happening.
Naomi was still there. Yeah,
that would have been happening. That would have happened this last Saturday instead of Saturday Night Main Event. We got that instead of Evolution. So I want you to really look at how we boomed and how we dropped. They are trying to destroy the women's division.
No women's matches on a Monday. Not knowing what to do.
I sure wasn't.
I want you to think about it. When is the last time? Do you know the last time Liv Morgan was in a match?
When she won it?
Sol Ruka after WrestleMania. That's the last time Liv Morgan has been in a match.
Right.
On Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Televised at least.
Queen of the Ring run, right?
She had a what?
Her Queen of the Ring run.
Oh yeah. That's right. Defending title wise.
I was like, she wasn't defending the title then. We were wondering, like, what is she doing there if she has the title? The whole point is to get to the person with the title.
We're sitting here going, hey, we're gonna let you hold the title until Stephanie gets back. Oh, Stephanie's not coming back this month. We're still gonna let you hold the title. Oh, dang, well, she's still not here this month. So we I guess we got to do something. Oh, Queen of the Ring is coming up, so we're gonna do this.
Yeah,
look at how, bro, none of these stories have stuck. None of these stories have had any passion behind them. None of them have had epic rivalries all this year.
And here's the thing too. I would rather see those than a lot of guys who are on the rosters. You know what I mean?
That's the thing. All of us do. Because when we watch these women compete, it's more entertaining. And I'm not talking about from a male gooning perspective before anybody tries to go in the comments. What I'm talking about is when I watch this match, when I watch Jade Cargill, B-Fab Meechin, and Charlotte and Alexa Bliss, and maybe sometimes Tiffy and Chelsea, I'm like, they are the glue that's holding SmackDown in these 3 hours. This was way more entertaining than everything I've seen. The only two things that really hold them up is that and then the Trick Carmelo Ricky U.S. title debacle. And now you done threw Baron Corbin in there. But besides that, the majority of what we want to see is the women, because they are the ones that's going to show out. They're the ones that's going to do the crazy spots. The rest of the cats then got lazy. Main events are lazy. Big time stars are lazy. And I let me not even say lazy. That's the wrong word. Predictable. It's predictable now.
Lazy.
It's very predictable. Like even watching, it's more entertaining watching Penta, Ethan Page, and Rusev and all of them battle it out for the IC title. I'm sick of the tag matches when it comes to it. If I'm just being honest, I'm like, we could do some fatal 4-way triple threat matches in the middle of these. But right now, to Courtney's standpoint in the chat, it's mediocrity at its finest. And the thing that's not mediocre that has really proven that, hey, it's time to eclipse what we've put in the forefront, y'all are now deliberately knocking down. And it's sad. Our women's champion has not defended the title since WrestleMania. We're in July. That's sad.
It's a different wrestling landscape, man. It's not for the better either.
No. And it's sad that you have, because Jordynne Grace is not bad on the mic. Jordynne Grace has an incredible physical appeal to her. She has an incredible personality. The girl knows how to wrestle in the ring. Like, the woman carried the TNA division for years. When we saw it, when the two, her and Jade Cargill match up with each other, we was like, ooh, it's about to be it. Ooh, we about to get it. And you're telling me you don't have nothing?
Not a single thing.
Makes no sense.
Makes no sense. You don't have nothing for her. You don't have nothing for your women's world champion, to where the person that just beat her to become queen of the ring is going to face her again and then now try to beat her and get the belt.
There could have been so many different ways to segue that instead of doing what they did. I know they're trying to buy time because a lot of our girls are out. Understandably so. I get that. But there's different ways to do whatever they were trying to pull. I don't freaking know.
Yeah, I think it's we in the dark days of WWE right now, and they continue to show us why it's sometimes a little bit more difficult to be a fan, especially when you see talent like this just being wasted in the back and being put on main event, which is just ridiculous. Same thing with Kiana James. Like, what happened to her? Oh, she's on main event facing Julia. Like,
where's Ilya Dragunov?
He's hurt.
He was.
Yeah, he really got injured. But like Kiana James and Julia. So we saw the end of that for them to have a rivalry, and that rivalry's on main event. Like, bruh, cut out the bloodline story on SmackDown, which should be on Raw, and then let them have a match.
Yeah.
Like, we saw them break up. We don't get to see what the repercussions of it is. Oh, you go watch it on main event. Ain't that a bitch?
Nobody gonna watch it.
Like, it was what, SmackDown when we watched the breakup happen? Like, what are y'all doing? You're trying to sabotage the women's division, and it shows. But we'll continue to see what happens. Now, here's my question. When we will be talking a little bit more about SummerSlam. But we had this ladder match. Now, excluding AJ Lee, what other three women should be in this ladder match? And remember what the future holds for this person, that they're going to basically be a paper champion. Yeah, I want to make sure that was put here.
Oh, goodness, man. So we got 3 slots left. I would love to get Chelsea in there.
Man, let's start with Cody Rhodes.
He can't win this one.
Cody Rhodes, he can't win this one?
Sure
Can't win this one.
Man, that's crazy.
Chelsea, Blake Monroe.
Don't Nia have a rematch to get in?
I think she's just fighting her.
I was thinking Nia, but I really want Lash in there.
Yeah, because Nia is gonna face Charlotte for messing up her match, and it's just Raw people that. I mean, it's just SmackDown people.
SmackDown, yeah.
Alexa, maybe? I don't know.
She's hurt.
Oh,
yeah.
That's right. Her arm.
You know what? We just talked about Jordynne Grace. We ain't got nothing for her. Let's put her in this. Why not?
Hello.
So I'm going Jordynne Grace. Who did I say first? Jordynne Grace, Chelsea Green, JC Jane.
She lost. That's how.
Oh, she lost that.
That's how Tiffany.
That's how Tiffany got it. That's right. Because now going off your thought about AJ Lee being in it, getting a heel getting it, and being a paper champion, it could work. That could work too. I don't know, man. Damn it.
Julia.
Jordan. Chelsea. We're gonna put Blake Monroe in this. With this. Yeah.
Or else she's just gonna get lost in the shuffle like the rest of them.
Yeah, I'll go with those 3.
No meat chin or beef fab. Yeah, ain't.
I see them going after
the tag.
Yeah, fatal influence for the tags.
Man, give me Charlotte, AJ Lee, and Paige. Nah, take out AJ Lee. Give me Chelsea. Just because we said excluded. But give me Paige, Charlotte, and Chelsea Green. I don't know about Candice. I heard Candice retired from wrestling. Like she's not wrestling anymore. Like she just does the TV spots with like her husband. Like that's it. I don't know how true that is though, but I heard like she retired from wrestling. But yeah, y'all let us know who do you think should fill out that slot. I'm sure we will find out who is going to fill that out tomorrow on SmackDown or today on SmackDown if you're watching the video on demand version of this. And you don't have to watch it alone, maybe, because Honey is going to be doing the watch along to a 3-hour SmackDown at the Honey Night SmackDown. Sure, whatever that time is going to be. Never know. It fluctuates.
We discussed this already. Let it go.
She got to the end of the year for 2 hours.
2 hours. And she back to month. Yeah, then she back to the show. But y'all be able to check her out. So you don't have to watch it alone. So now we only got 2 more segments, and we're already hitting 3 hours. So
what we need? We need more segments.
That's what we need. We need more segments. Always need more segments.
Let's chalk this up to Pasta Mania, man. Pasta Mania killed tonight. So let's go on a high note.
Oh no, we finishing this. No, this I told you, Deonne. I don't want to hear no complaints. We hit 3 hours and we still gotta go. Because you want to bring it. You can't roll no way. We see that bed right there.
You might hear a couple complaints from me.
These 2 segments aren't that long.
Okay, let's do it.
Here's hoping.
Exactly. This is gonna be real strict. We're not doing the multiple. I can see them here, I can see them there. It is a quick fire shot, honey. When we say this,
okay? Deonne,
and
Deonne.
And I'm going to play sheriff on this one. It's time for Kayfabe Unreal, and we are doing the free agent shuffle. If you're watching this episode live, as of today, several WWE superstars who were released have now had the 90-day hold on them expired, and they are free agents and are free to move about the wrestling cabin. So what we're going to do is we are going to play the agents of these free agents and figure out exactly where they should go, who should be their first rival, and what piece of gold should they be eyeing. So let's first start it off with the Motor City Machine Guns. Now, quickly, honey, where should they go?
Run it back, go to TNA, Hardy's.
That's the rival?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I would assume the TNA tag teams?
Yes.
All right. Deonne.
Took the words out of my mouth, man. It was going to be going back home to TNA and with Jeff and Matt there getting that match.
Okay. Break them up. Split them up. What's his face to the right goes to AEW, goes on a singles run. And then the other one can go to TNA, and then he gets himself an X Division run.
So they're going to be single stars. The less.
Hey man, Shelly was at one. Hey, Shelly was at one point. He was the Impact champion. Right. Yeah. So let me see that too. Like I think they've had a wonderful run as tag teams. I love to see them do another singles run. Let's see what they can do. And then Santos Escobar. Where should he go, Deonne?
Oh,
say it.
What do you think I'm gonna say?
Just say it.
AAA?
Give me CMLL. But now that y'all said AAA, who should be his rival?
It's dirty, man. I'm putting him right. Escobar had a chance to be like a guy. Or the guy. He was an NXT, right? Well, he had a really good run in NXT.
He did, but he had a fantastic. That's what I was gonna say. Bring it back to Phantasma. I'll put the mask
tried
back
it
on.
again though. We tried it with Angel and Humberto,
No,
right?
just him, his name, just him. Remember when he came on the scene, he was Hijo del Fantasma. He was the only one. He was the guy with
did
the
he wear a mask then too?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
And he turned heel when he took it off.
That's right. I'm oh man. I don't know Triple A's roster that much, but I do think him and Dom could have some really good one-on-one matches.
All right. Honey, where are you sticking with Triple A?
I was gonna say Triple A, yeah, initially, so I'm going with my gut.
Who was his rival?
I would say Vikingo, but he's out. But so
nope, you said it. Yep, you said it. Vikingo. What's the title he go after? Keep y'all on the rails with this.
The main title.
Okay. Deonne, what title?
Oh, the main one. I was looking at other people too. La Parka. I changed it to La Parka.
No, you can't change that.
No, you can't change it.
We're not doing it. I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm not doing this with y'all. What is the belt that he's going after?
The Triple A Mega Championship. Yeah, the one Dirty Dom's holding.
I'm going with CMLL. I want his rivalry to be with Cesaro, and I want him to go after the main title. I want to see them two have an incredible match together. They would be fire.
Cesaro.
Yeah.
I don't get it still. I just don't.
We don't get the Cody Rhodes, but you still rep that every day to the moon. All right. Wyatt 6. We're doing it as a whole group. You get the whole group.
This is going to be bad. It's going to be bad. I know what the first thing came to my mind. Am I going?
Yeah. Where are they going?
No.
Home.
Oh, okay. That's what I thought.
Where?
Wherever they reside.
What?
Home.
Oh, like nobody signs them? Like they just go back to where they once came?
Home.
Back to the fun house?
That's fucked up, D.
Hey, I like that one.
I'm not talking to you, D.
I like that one. Oh, that's where they should go. Oh. That was so good. That was so good. Where should they go? Home.
It's the first thing that came to my mind, man.
Hey, man, listen. I'm there with you. I say break this up. Faction killer, man. Go ahead and say it. Break it. Bow. It's over. It's over, man.
Well, you said as a whole, though. We have to bring them as a whole.
Yeah, you do. You do.
So how are we gonna break them up if we need to move them?
No, I was just saying in general, like that's what should be done, but we talking about them as a whole. So yeah, honey, where do you have them going? The problem is she knows the answer. She just
of course she does.
They're not going over there. That's terrible. No, they didn't. No. If you're asking me where they should go back to WWE. That's what.
Okay, and
who can't begin, man? No, I ain't doing that.
Who are their rivalries? Who are their rivalries? Everybody, the whole division, everybody. The way it was supposed to be done the first time. Chaos throughout the whole roster. But no.
They going after them tag team belts again?
No, they're not.
All right, where are they going?
I don't know. Titles shouldn't have defined them in the first place. There shouldn't have been titles on them anyway.
I'm with DR, man. Home. Over. It is over.
Man. It's run its course. They've run their course.
Yeah, man.
Not they have. CEO ran the TKO ran their course.
No, they did too. They did too. That shit lost its luster. Too many VHSs. Not enough jaw-dropping moments. I say send them home. Next one, Kairi Sane.
Ooh.
Where does she go? Who should she rival with? And what title should she seek?
Mm.
Dang, she might actually thrive in AEW.
I got mine.
Oh, sorry, honey. I didn't see.
No, you said it. Now it's her turn. You got it.
Ring of Honor. Try to get a shot at Athena. I think her and Athena will put on a superb match.
Not mad at that. Not mad at that. Now, Deonne, you said AEW, so who you eyeing for her and what title should she be going after?
This is where my AEW knowledge is not as tight. What? I'm being honest.
Ah, you are. You're being very honest.
Can't laugh. Just laugh.
Cause how many titles they got over there?
A lot.
A lot.
Take your pick.
What's the title underneath? What's the title of? What's the title underneath the like women's title?
The
TBS.
What
No,
TBS?
TBS. That's the TNT one. Okay.
TBS.
TBS or TNT.
TBS. TBS. Yes.
All right. Let's do that one. No, let's not do that one. What's under that one? Is there any like continental situation?
Yeah.
Actually, no. It is just the TBS and the Women's World Champion and the Tag Team Champs.
For the women? Really?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
I just thought about, I don't think, that's it. Because I'm trying to think of what else like they had, but that was the strong title and that wasn't over there. That's Japan. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's just the TBS and the World.
And she needs an opponent. Let's put her with
Deonne.
That boy looking at that roster hard.
Mercedes Moné. Let's just do that. Let's go.
Y'all so, boy, I promise y'all, boy. Look, this Pasta Mania just took him out. They can't even think no more. Their brains just hurt.
Dude,
He's like, I'm laughed out. I'm gassed out.
It was that Hulkaroni and cheese.
That wrecked us, man.
Them Hokios.
The Hokio. That's what. Go back and look at that one. I think I laughed.
The elbows.
I think I laughed to the point like where like no sound came out. Like it was just air. It was just air.
Yep. So as this popped up, he was done. Fine, since y'all all burnt out and can't think. Yeah, honey. You gonna use your brain, or you just gonna bottom this one out too? My trio, ladies and gentlemen. My trio.
Just gonna bottom this one out too.
Just come home.
No, I'm not gonna do that to her.
Hello.
No, absolutely not.
Face Rhea. Get your title.
No, so she could lose to Rhea again? Absolutely not. Triple A Reina de Reinas title. Yeah. I said it.
Man, I got CMLL Persephone champion.
Ooh. I didn't think it.
And then go over to AEW and take on Tekla for the title.
I must be pretty bored because I gotta go into TNA.
I'm actually not mad at that. Hey, I'm actually not mad at that
pipeline, man.
Hey, man, look, I think she would do wonders in TNA.
Because just looking at their roster too, I think she would. She'd thrive over there too,
would, bro. I think she really would as champ. She could even have herself a little faction too.
There's enough, yeah.
Nah, I don't want to see her with a faction.
See, you don't want to see her thrive, then. That's see.
Don't even go there.
You don't want to see her thrive. You claim to be her friend, man.
Well,
we out here giving her great ideas. I don't want to see her in the faction.
I gave a great idea. Will.
You said AAA Lorena for the title. That was it.
No, I said for the Reina's title. Yeah.
Against who?
I don't know who's holding it right now. Is Lola? Is that Lola?
This is what happens when you get to 3 hours. This is what happens. See, we were at 70 people, and now we dropped to 62 because y'all sleeping.
8 people dropped 8.
I'm like, see, and this is why y'all couldn't be wrestlers. It don't matter.
It's 68. Where's 62?
Yeah, it jumped back up. Because
they want to have a good time. Go back an hour and a half.
Right. That part.
Y'all ain't shit. So again, so let's go ahead and bottom guess this one then too. Yeah. Remember, this is how y'all treat these free agents. Triple A, sub match. One of them people.
Can we like?
Hey,
hurry up.
Hey, listen.
I think. Oh man.
Home.
He packing the U-Haul right behind the wife. Yeah, man.
Oh shit.
They both looking across the street at each other with the box in hand, just nod, just.
Oh no, we've come.
Honey, where you sending him? Honey,
I got nothing to say.
I mean, you got a spot for your boy, man. Where are you going?
Y'all trying to set me up to talk shit about my friends, and I'm not doing it.
Hey, all we asked you was a fucking question. That was it. Where this nigga going? That's it. You ain't thought about this? You ain't thought about where your friends should be placed? That's crazy.
It's wild, man.
That's wild. I guess we move forward. Damn, Alistair. They shit ain't got a position for you.
I know what y'all are doing. I'm not saying nothing else.
I had one.
Just keep doing whatever it is you're doing, Alistair. You're fine.
Wow, that's how we treat Alistair. Huh?
He's fine with the dark arts, Jim. He's not complaining.
I will do it for my friend and actually give a trajectory on something, unlike the person who claimed that's their friend and stuff, which is just wild to me. I guess that's how your friends act nowadays. I was gonna say New Japan. I would say go after Zack Sabre Jr. and go for the title. I think he has enough of a mystic type of personality that doesn't overshadow to where it works in New Japan. Mm-hmm. Like, look at how Evil moved throughout that with what he did. I think you could see that dope with Alistair, and I think his fighting style would be incredible there.
Good answer.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, to keep us going right now, but y'all acting like some real Cody Rhodes right now. Just,
hey man, you got a 3-hour jump. You got 3 hours behind, man.
Hey man,
it's still daylight outside. Probably.
Hey man, you don't want to spend 45 minutes on Pasta Mania.
Y'all. Let me know. I'm not gonna say that on there.
Worth it.
Said worth it. Worth every piece of it. I will take it.
Every linguine, every fettuccine, everything.
Pasta Mania is running wild, brother. Be sure to get your Pasta Mania chef hats. Wholly on pastamania.com.
With no .com, dear. You had to call the number.
This is the face you made when they pick up. I think I got him. Oh shit! It's happening again.
I'm in so much pain.
It's happening again. We have just one
pasta, dude.
We just had one more segment.
Oh my Jesus!
Be done. We now know at least 9 of the matches that are happening at SummerSlam. Okay, so what I want us to do is, for what we know, I want you to make night 1 and I want you to make night 2. Okay. So I have the matches here. So
get your notepad out, D.
Get your notepad out. And I'm keeping these in an order, so I'll bring them up to be able to show the order we picked. So night 1, out of everything we have, who should open night 1?
The women.
There's 2 women's matches, so what does that mean?
One of them, I guess.
You know what? Never mind. We're gonna wrap this up.
I wanted to do this one. I got my pen and everything.
Another great edition of the Kayfabe Podcast.
Penta and Chad Cable was mine.
Nah, man. Honey's burnt out. Honey's ready to be done. You can say it enough.
Honey.
She won't be here.
Honey.
So we're gonna end this off.
Honey.
So Honey can go get some rest. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another great edition of the Kayfabe Podcast.
Honey.
we will do this next week with Sunday SummerSlam coming. Maybe, who knows? But
maybe
we might know night 1 and night 2 by then.
I mean, that's how I feel about
honey,
it.
Let's get through these real quick. This is a good one. Let's get through these real quick.
Go ahead.
Honey's like, she done what she said. A women's match. Which one? Either one. She said, fuck it. One of them. I don't know.
Honey, we can get through this real quick. Like, this is gonna be the quickest one.
You gonna keep giggling or you gonna do it? Do it, man.
I ain't laughing no more. I can't press the buttons.
Yo, y'all are fucking hilarious. Oh shit. All right. Night 1. Who's opening night 1?
Should I say it again?
With more detail, I hope.
Liv and Io.
Deonne, what you got?
I got Penta and Gable. That's the hard thing is that our ESPN though. That's the tough one.
I think you're gonna do 2 matches there. I think they're gonna give us 2 matches for that first hour. So what's the ones that bring them? So what's the ones that bring them in? Right now, believable would be Liv versus Io.
Yeah.
First on ESPN. But then who else?
It's either.
I mean, Danhausen's been all over ESPN.
Mm-hmm.
So Danhausen and Dom could be those 2. If they don't ask for like the Hell in the Cell, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
They could open with that shit though, knowing Brock.
Okay, but
home, honey.
Yeah, but this is so this is us though. So like, what would we like to see? So now let's not put it to where
we're dictated by ESPN.
What WWE is gonna do. Like,
okay,
let's book it how we would book it. Like, but again, including the ESPN thing. So we know ESPN get the first hour. So it's like, how would Kayfabe book what we know right now with these 9 matches?
I say Io, Liv, and then Danhausen and Dom will open that first hour.
I'll keep Penta and Gable, and I'll do the women's ladder match
as the opener
for night 1.
You can't have women open the first hour, like both, because that's the only women's matches we get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that ladder match need to be on the second night for me.
But it could open. I do feel like Liv and Io would open up night one.
And I do like Danhausen and Dom because he's been all over ESPN. So
I do
watch something stupid.
But I also feel like they would save that for night two. I feel like Usos
the triple threat, the
6-man tag.
6-man, yeah.
I feel like that would go after Liv and Io.
Because you get all big stars in that one too, pretty much.
Yeah.
Notable faces.
Yeah, you think about it, most of the time when like they've done Dom now, Dom is always coming out with a lot of night two stuff. Like even at WrestleMania, he was on night two. So
yeah, I'm good with Liv and Io, and then the Usos, Fatu, and those three.
Okay. So who would follow them?
Follow that first hour?
Yeah, that first hour. So we got Liv, and then we got the 6-man tag.
Six-man tag.
Damn, man, because I'm thinking more like not night two. I'm stacking night two already.
Gotta get through night one.
Quickly.
Yeah. The women's will be on night two. And then, dude, you started with Penta and Gable?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I think you do, because right now we have 9. So here's my question before I answer anything else. For where we are right now, is 5 on night 1 and 4 on night 2, or is 4 on night 1 and then we have 5 at night 2?
I'd rather have 5 on night 2.
Okay. So,
given where we are right now.
So this is what I would see. But again, if y'all have any objections, I say they open up with Liv and Io. You have your 6-man tag. Mm-hmm. Then you have Hell in a Cell, and then you close out with Punk and Cody.
Because that should eat up some time. Hopefully that Hell in a Cell eat up some time. But Punk and Cody are going to eat up some time too.
Mm-hmm. And then still we have like maybe one more match that's going to get added before.
Yeah, I was going to say that's 2 matches on the damn actual show.
I was going to say I'd switch the Hell in the Cell for something out. I really feel like Hell in a Cell is a night 2 act.
I had it at night 2 too. That's why I was trying to squeak like Penta and Gable in on night 1 to get some shine there.
I feel like Gunther and Aldis wouldn't be a bad idea for that night because it's a Saturday and it's fresh off of SmackDown, and considering what could happen, like go out beforehand.
Because I'm also looking like maybe night 2, I got too many stipulations of a Hell in a Cell and a ladder match.
Because night 1 looked light, so light. It's Liv, 6-man tag, Gunther, and then CM Punk. Like that's a light night.
WrestleMania night 1 was kind of like that.
And you see how much that was a failure. But again,
they had our money already, man.
Yeah, but again, if you put Hell in a Cell night 1, that leaves that opening of like what we said if he decides he wants to go get his shot at Roman.
Is that in the cards at all?
I mean, again, this is our stuff, and this is what we think.
Oh.
I'm just saying for night one, you got a lot of mid matches. Like Liv and EO is still kind of mid as far as the build-up is concerned. The 6-man tag is mid. We're excited about Gunther and Nick Aldis, but that's not going to carry a night one.
I figure EO and Liv could go first just to get that out of the way because we saw it already literally weeks ago.
No, I get it. Like it's a great first hour for ESPN. Like I think it's great. But then to go like, let's say if I don't catch that and the next match is Gunther and Nick Aldis. And then my last,
like Penta and Chad Gable there. Chad's over like Rover right now, man. Like that could help out a lot.
Over where?
He's getting good pop still, man, since his AAA run.
He hasn't gotten a good pop since his AAA run.
No. You gotta believe, man.
The most
No.
I believe, but it's just the crowd ain't believing it. The only thing he's saying right now is everybody clapping with him like this.
And you're not barely doing that. They barely doing that.
Grande.
This is like that's like him and Penta is a filler match at best.
Oof.
Like that would be first hour. Like I would put that, like if we were doing night 2, I would make the ladder match the first one, and then the second match is Penta and Gable, and you close out on ESPN with him winning the IC title.
Okay.
Like it's not as big as it could have been.
Could have been.
Danhausen could always do the first hour the next night for ESPN.
Yeah, because you could go. So it's Gunther and Aldis night 2 now?
I'd say that. So the way I at least like I'm envisioning it is EO, Liv, 6-man tag, Hell in a Cell, Cody versus Punk. Night 2, ladder match, Danhausen versus Dom, Penta versus Gable, Gunther versus Aldis, Roman versus Seth.
That's a very good possibility.
Anything y'all would want to change?
Oh, man, I mean.
And again, I want y'all to remember this, not assuming what WWE is going to pick. What do you?
Yeah. I really feel like. Go ahead.
I was going to say the ladder match opening up night 2, I like.
That'd be wild.
I wouldn't
night 1.
I wouldn't change that.
But you need an attraction, so I get it. That's the big thing you can hold. Well, you can do on night 1 and still have Roman and Seth carry at night 2. I'm good with that.
Yeah. I'm trying to maneuver, but I don't think I want to.
It seems like I want to go to bed. That's what I want. I want to go to bed. So y'all cool with that?
Yes. I will say yes. I know this one's not going to say yes right away.
I like your lava lamp back there, honey. I see you for the first time.
Okay.
I'm good with that. I'm okay.
I'm okay. I'm okay. It's fine.
I don't know, because looking at it, like you sort of don't know like what else I would change out, what I would switch from that, you know?
So here we have night
It's all right, Deonne. Just
Dream
let
of
go.
your
Just let go.
So this one we got night one. Io and Liv open. We move into the 6-man tag match. Then we're going to assume there's another match in between these two. Is what we'll say.
I think there might be like 2 more that might come up.
Probably, most likely.
Good.
So we'll say that. Then we go to Hell in a Cell, and then we move into the main event, which is Punk versus Cody. Then in night 2, we kick it off with the ladder match. We go into Danhausen versus Dom. And then we do Penta versus Gable, Gunther versus Aldis, and then Roman Reigns versus Rollins.
Okay.
I do have one suggestion. I would flip these two. I would make Danhausen and Dom open, and I would let them finish off the first hour of ESPN, because in that way, again, you crown the champion at the beginning of the first day, and then in that ESPN hour on the second day, you crown another champion.
We'll see you over on the ESPN app.
Yes, we will. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it seems the Kayfabers are content with this. We're getting on Honey's nerves now, so we're going to go ahead and end this podcast episode.
You know what to put there to end it, though, right?
What am I putting there?
You know what to put there to end it. Come on, man. Come on.
No.
For the folks that don't
for the last time.
No.
Thank y'all for checking out the Kayfabe Podcast, man. And always remember, man, if you're not running wild with Pastamania, what are you doing? If you don't live your life to the fullest of Pastamania, try to reassess, man. Thank you,
brother.
This is not Chef Boyardee, brother.
This is not, man. Get you some Hokios and have yourselves a great weekend.
Hokios.
Next time.